yeah, we hit the button. All right, hey, how you doing? We are live. We should have some more people joining us. Real quickly, I hope the commercial is going off because we have absolutely 0 viewers and we've got people blowing up the chat right now. Good job, YouTube. That's always a great thing.
No, it also takes
I do want to. What's that?
The whole thing. It takes the feed. Takes a second or two.
Yeah, it does take a second to catch
Boom!
up. There we go.
There we go. We're good.
Before we start, I wanted to tell you first off, a celebration should never be overseas again. They do not deserve it. I don't care what they say about the actors are mainly in Star Wars are from Britain or whatever. Nobody cares. I throw tea in there, but I do have to thank a lot of people out there because we did have a bunch
right now.
Yeah,
but
we did.
It should never be over Easter weekend again. They
probably should.
That was a horrible mistake.
But what I am going to get into really quickly so we can get out of the way, there's a couple people over there that we were verifying stuff with, double checking, because there was a lot of misinformation that was coming back to us, even in some of the clips. One of them that I especially want to highlight, if you guys can go over and sub her, her name is Echo Han. She obviously loves the comic book stuff. This was something she said was crazy. We'll get into later with comics. She gave us a lot of good stuff. She even gave stuff for me for Dom, like this little character here of Nubs, a little bit Mandalorians. Make sure you're checking out her. It's Echo Han 1. Wayseeker loves her, says she does good work. I like her because she complimented the show and said, I get it. Like some of them people don't, but she gets it. So we're good. And she actually really did verify, instead of putting her spin on stuff, she verified a lot of stuff. We really do appreciate it. She said she wished she could make it. Maybe we could do a tape show one time and have her on it. But please give her a sub, give her a like, give her whatever you need on IG. She really does a good job. So thank you very much for that. And we will get into wait, do we have any guests that we need to put a link into the description for? Anybody else? No? Nobody here this week for that? Okay. So we got Sticks. JJ will be coming in a little bit. Dom is halfway disappointed, halfway happy, and already got like 60,000 rumors of stuff that we're like, what the bleep?
A lot of time for rumors. I can't even come up with the news. This is what I hear.
Yeah, Dom had a lot. We had to start a whole new chat just for the Dom rumors and stuff. And then for some reason, Grandma Grogu, because of Sticks, ended up in that chat. Grogu. I was like, what are we doing now at this point?
Good one, Sticks. It's a good one. I like that. Where's that? There you go.
Yeah. Let me say hi to everybody. Yeah, that's what we should have called it, was the word salad chat. Let me say hi to everybody in the chat. Get it started off. Happy Easter, Tommy Longbox. Thanks for sub. Happy Easter all. Kit Kat bars and eggs. Star Wars celebration has been awesome. Great time to be a Star Wars fan. Cheers, cheers. It has. We got GT Key Comics. Thank you. Hi, thumbs up. Excellent. Still loving G.I. Joe.
Absolutely.
Ruben, Star Wars Sunday, need this in my life. Are you working, Ruben? That's probably who we got to send that thing to. Mr. Edwards. Oh, and beautiful family there too, Mr. Edwards. Good to see you, sir. Love the suit. Hopefully that's you and not somebody else, but okay. Martin. Well, it looked like a family picture. It looked like an Easter picture, man. I don't fucking know.
Happy Easter.
Hey, all. Happy Easter. Can't wait to hear your thoughts on all the new announcements. It's going to be fun to listen to Dom tonight. I guarantee it. Easter Buddy, cool. Cheers. Peace. It will be. We have put a lot of work into this over the last couple of days. Happy Easter, guys. Happy Easter, Mr. Drake. Are you all ready for Marco's rants, Dom's rumors, Jedi's rhymes, and Pete's reviews? Unfortunately, Jedi is like going to Easter dinner now because Hawaii's time zone. So maybe he'll hop on later. We won't see it. What's up, everyone? What's up, John? What? He's got what? Sith rule. Rock on, nerds. Rock on. Rock on, Sith rule. What has he got? Is that Grogu playing a drum set?
Yeah.
Or is that Yoda playing a drum set?
It looks like a middle-aged Grogu or a real young Yoda to me. I don't know.
Oh, boy.
Oh, well, either way. Ed is saying hi for the algorithm. Thank you for saying hi for the algorithm last night. It really helped us out, dude. Cherokee Metal. Mando is good, just above average week, in my opinion. We'll talk about Mando, too. We have a lot to go over there. I guess. How the hell is a Star Wars celebration with no Pete, no Jedi Johnson? I'm praying Dom wasn't put in hospice over this. Hey, a lot of work was put in by all people, including Jedi Johnson and JJ, so we will do that. Blue Beetle, good evening, Blue Beetle. The chat has got 80. Oh, Astro's there. What's happening? Renovision. Hope someone bought the Festivus poll just in case there are any more airing of grievances. Dude, there's no airing of grievances on my part. I heard you guys were crying at the end of the show last night, though. Whatever. Marv. Woo, let's do this. Marv, Justin. Hey, guys. Paratech Tony. Hey, guys. Happy Easter to those that celebrate. Thank you very much. Joe, happy Easter. Thank you for the oh, by the way, thank everybody for the personal messages they sent out to us too. We really appreciate everything you did. Hey, it's Stick Boy again. It is Stick Boy again. Wookie Fodder, what's up, Dark Side? Happy Easter to you. Follow. I don't know who that is, so we're not going to tell him to follow that person. Oh, I know who that person is.
It's Echo.
I wasn't giving away her real name though. But okay, cool. Follow her too. Here you go. There it is. Link. Don't be creepy. Tyson E. I hate that I have to say if I do. My Bargain Comics. Wait. Sorry, Tyson. Tyson. Happy Easter, guys. Happy Easter, Tyson. My Bargain Comics. Pete's back. Hashtag Pete for the win. Hashtag TP. Yes, he's not suspended anymore, but he is a guest in Marco's house. Just so you know. Dwayne Scott. Comic Journey should be celebrating or crying at Disney.
Cringing.
Or cringing is cringing at Disney Knit. Not screwing this up. Yeah, that's why I got stuck because I was trying to read ahead. Justin Yinzers. Oh man, you Yinzers. Happy to all the people in Pittsburgh, I guess. Happy Easter to you guys too. Sal D, what's good, Sal? Hi guys. Hi. My bad. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all right. But they're on IG.
It's on IG. I didn't know if it was on IG or not AOA. Cool, man. I didn't know if that was or two. What we oh yeah, Pete, aren't you supposed to be giving away something this week? I don't know if you're
I don't know.
You do an opening, maybe if we have time.
Let's get into hurry up. Let's get into the week. It's Star Wars Celebration. We've got a bunch of stuff spread out through here. We're gonna be going back and forth. We're hoping that it's not gonna kill us. We're gonna go for as long as we can. Let's go. Let's bring up news. Let's see what we can get in there.
News only has about 2,000 slides this week, so
yeah,
we're gonna have to go through some of it quickly. We'll pause on some of it.
We do get a bunch of breakdowns of the trailers that leaked too.
It'll come up later. So,
sorry, Matt made me laugh.
So, we got some movie news right off the top.
I saw what he said.
We got 3 movies that were announced. We'll go through each of them individually. But we did see that Daisy's returning as Rey in an upcoming film about the New Jedi Order, and it's the one that's directed by Shinoy or whatever.
Well, I mean, go ahead.
Yeah, I'll just put the next slide up here. We did get some more news today. Kennedy did confirm that Stephen Knight is rewriting the script. That was the one that was, what's his name? Lindelof wrote and then left. And that script, the rewrite is due in 6 weeks. And so they have a script, and now they're rewriting it. Yeah. So,
I mean, my opinion on rewriting scripts and stuff that hasn't been made yet is like, okay, once again, I think when when we were talking about what we want Celebration, we want a release date and some already stuff that's done, like some concepts, some written scripts. And unfortunately, we got bamboozled and none of that.
I'm happy.
I mean, I think
you might want that. I'm happy.
I don't know, man. Well, why? We've already, the funny part is any article that you read about this also mentioned the 6 other movies the last time that they mentioned that are now in limbo or not being produced. So
there's a difference because all of those other ones were based off of rumor sites or people putting things together.
That's not true. The Witiki thing wasn't big. Neither was the Johnson thing. No, Kennedy had said Johnson was working on it. That's not true. And neither was
these are the ones that are in. They're moving forward on.
And neither was the Rogue Squadron one. All those things.
She did say the Rogue Squadron was in.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, so I just want
a lot of the other ones were stuff that we've been speculating on.
I think for sure one of these for sure, no matter what's getting done. I hope that I hope they get 2 out of 3. If we get 2 out of 3, I don't give a shit which 2 out of 3. I'll be happy.
You know what sucks? The rewrite.
One's a guarantee.
The rewrite, right? The rewrite the original script might be better than the rewrite, which really stinks. It's happened
we've seen
before.
before.
It could be really, really bad.
It could be really bad though.
It could be really, really good.
You don't know. We don't know.
Once again, we don't know anything about any of this, so we might not even see this. My point was, stop before Dom gives us their thing. You gave him a Stewie stack. You did this on purpose. Go ahead, Dom. Give it to us.
Remember the Rise of Skywalker? How much better the original script was. The Duel of Fates.
Dom,
better.
Do you remember how bad Kenobi's first script was when the guy was like bringing in all this crazy stuff and he got?
That was Duels of Fate. Duels of Fate 2 had some crazy ass shit.
Some wonky stuff in there.
But it was pretty cool. I would have took that over Rise of Skywalker any day.
But that's after the fact.
Dom. There was no fucking end. As much as I defend Duels of Fate, I'm one of the Huh?
Remember hindsight.
Yeah,
is
remember
always
hindsight.
2020.
But as much as I will defend Duels of Fate of being cool, it was not a Star Wars film. It was the dude was fucking tripping with some of the shit that he had in there. He was tripping with some of the shit he had in there, dude.
But it,
I mean,
but
Point,
it
though,
did
with these
sound really
announcements,
cool.
don't get super excited. This stuff is so
But
far
no,
away.
Dom.
It doesn't matter. It's just an idea.
Damn, I don't
never
think.
come to fruition.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a
but
rough
this
draft
is.
process.
There's some people that think Wayseeker. I don't know if he's gassing up Dom for this or not, but he says this is the one that's going to come out first.
This is what I think.
I don't think. I don't think so. I think it's going to be the Mando one. But
I think this one will be out in the 2025 slot. That's what I believe. We'll see if I'm right. We'll see if I'm wrong.
I mean, we've been saying it for a while. They're making a push for this. I mean, to try to make it better. I just.
But you see,
I
that's
don't know
the
if I'm
thing.
going to care.
Now they have a schedule that they have to push it. I just hope they don't rush
They
it.
don't have a schedule.
They don't have
No,
a schedule.
no, that's
They
what I'm
don't.
saying. There's no schedule, Dom.
No, I agree. There is no
Wayseeker,
schedule.
hey, Dom, be mad at Wayseeker because Wayseeker is feeding you. Oh no, this is great, but Dom asked for it. He wants an announcement 2025 movie announced. Dom didn't get it. I didn't get it. Sticks didn't get it. Pete didn't get it, and Wayseeker's poking the bear. Okay,
I'm
next up.
happy.
Where's
I
my
wanna see this
Resistance movie?
I think. Ray-
Don't worry, we got you covered later. We got you covered later. Sticks, go ahead.
So the second one, Dawn of the Jedi, was announced. That one will be written and directed by James Mangold. It'll be set 25,000 years prior to the Skywalker saga.
Yes.
And the idea here is, he said, where it all started, to make a Star Wars zero, if you will. Where was the Force born? So that's really the driving question.
Yeah, there's like very little on this. I think this is the least. I think this one, because of how good the director is, because there's really nothing on. I mean, even with what's quoted,
You
and what
know,
he said,
just the
there's really nothing.
possibilities to this movie, it could be the greatest thing ever.
Right. So could the next one that nobody's even started to
I
even
know.
talk about writing yet.
I know.
This one, I mean, good for the people. I mean, good for
I'm
people who
looking
are
forward
selling
to it.
Dawn of Jedi.
If
Like,
anything,
good for
this is what
that.
I'm looking
Good
for.
stuff. But like, to be honest with you, like, this is. I wish we once again. I wish we would have had
But
something.
this is a perfect project for Mangold. Mangold doesn't fit in with other directors, doesn't want to fit into a timeline.
It's not a project. Hey, Wayseeker, it's 2 sentences. There's not even a project.
No, I'm just saying, like, Mangold put him somewhere so far in the past that there's nothing there.
That was the one thing, like, before Old Republic. I was kind of disappointed because I would have liked to see some lean into Old Republic. But, like, but then again, then I thought about it. And I'm like, actually, if you read what they said, they just said, yeah, it's going to be so far ahead of everything, it's going to be nothing. And you're like,
So practically a biblical story on how the Jedi was born.
Yeah.
Which
Which
sounds pretty
is-
good.
they didn't say how the jet.
No, they said it was about the Force. The Force.
They
was
said it's
born.
about the Force.
how the
Yeah,
Force was born. So
yeah.
I
No,
just-
people took a lot of liberties with what was. Once again, this turned from a 1.5 sentence into 30-minute video. We fucking spent 15 minutes on this thing, and it's This is the one. Unfortunately, I would like to see it. I think Dom too. We've always agreed on this. We're screaming about get out of the Skywalker saga, and this would be way ahead of the Skywalker saga. Get out of stuff we already did.
Hey, it's either
But what's the
25
potential?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even 25. It could
How are
either
you
be
least interested in
25,000
that?
years
I think
before or 25,000
You
years
mix.
after, which would have been really good. Hey, you get out of there, you could do a lot.
so, yeah, it could, and it could be that. It could be this, the origin story of Mandalorians. No, but I think like this is the one I think we got to put on the back burner for a little bit. I think if we're did we put up that poll, Pete? Because I think this is the one where it's like this is the unfortunately the expectation for this one right now is the least. Not because the director's not good, not because I don't want to see that. I absolutely do. But they give us the least amount of information on
guys
this.
keep
Like,
referencing
movie
things
is
I don't
so
remember.
far away.
this is so this is so much shit that we've heard of, like we've heard this 8 other times, and all 8 of those is nadouche.
This
So-
movie is so far away. So far. Don't.
Well, it
expect
depends on who
this
you
thing
ask, because there's a
for
couple people
long
last night that was saying it was happening in 2024. So I don't know. Dude.
Well, listen, we have something to look forward to next Star Wars Celebration.
We have so much good shit to look forward to right now.
We have so much.
Move along. Let's
I
go,
know.
Wayseeker.
I know. Let's go.
All right, we did get the one that I think is a lot.
Oh, this is like,
A
hey,
lot.
hold on.
This
We
one
got to get
is
this guy a
happening.
belt before you do it. We got that. So it's set a long time ago. Did you erase the bell? You couldn't have erased the bell.
No, it's not in.
Ring
here.
the bell.
There you go.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay.
We need
Yeah.
those other ones added in though. All right, go ahead. So give us the one.
This one's
Yeah.
a lock. This one's happening, whether we want it to or not. The Dave Filoni movie is announced. It will culminate. It didn't say the end of the Mandoverse. It will culminate a phase
Could
of the Mandoverse.
hold on. Could everybody please inform Matt that they did not say that the last the last movie we just talked about was going to come out in
No, they
2025?
give no dates. None.
Yeah, Matt, nobody said that. You're like, I mean, I hate to call somebody and tell them they're wrong, but you're just flat out wrong.
Mangold's got some other projects to work on, including a DC project that he was linked
that
to.
he's already started doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of poll you wanted, but I put a poll up for which movie people want the most out of the
Excellent. I was going to say which one you think
this one's a lock. I will say this is a lock.
I think this is a lock too. Because Dave is going to try to put out and steal as many characters as he can for this movie before anything else comes out. He's already nervous about, especially like, dude, the stuff that came out with Acolytes and how everybody's pumped. He's nervous. Little Dave's voice normally cracks. His voice was crack-a-lacking all weekend long, dude. He wants every character he can get out there as soon as he can. I mean, we'll see what happens, right?
Who's the bad? We know who the bad of this movie is, right? We know who it is.
Thrawn?
Well, we know that Thrawn's going to be in the thing.
But
yeah.
it's got to lead up to Thrawn, right? It's got.
I think Ahsoka. I mean, we saw it. Thrawn's in Ahsoka.
But it will be Thrawn will be the villain of this movie.
The connective.
Oh, look how much stuff Dave is trying to throw into all of his things. No, I mean the villain could be every villain ever in any legacy book ever. You have faith. Did you watch Mando this week? You have faith in anything besides this guy just throwing everybody? Yes, but my question is, that's not what I'm asking you. It sticks you. Sorry. You have faith that this guy's not going to try to throw every mother bleeper in this thing? Everyone. Everything and everyone.
I got it. The main villain of the series is going to be Lizzo.
No. I think the movie will be called Heir to the Empire. For better or for worse.
All right.
Well, we have one movie called The New Jedi Order, which is a book series from the old.
JJ, we'll give you time later.
Dawn of the Jedi, which is a book series from Legends. I think this one's also going to be a book series from Legend title. It's going to be called Heir to the Empire, which was already name dropped.
Yeah, but if you look at how that was name dropped, it was two different. It was two different portions.
You know what?
I don't care.
It was name dropped for a reason.
Yeah, I think this movie will be called Heir to the Empire.
Because he says it was.
Whether it should be or shouldn't be, that's a different question. But
well, I mean, you guys are going to be like Matt with the comment he just made. Nobody else can say it because apparently he doesn't listen to people smarter than him.
No.
JJ, we can talk about it later when you get on. Just remind us to come back on it. All right, next up. I really do think that's the closest one. I think he's going to push it. And I think he already has. I mean, I think he's led up to what he's going to do. We'll talk about it more in the Mando trailer, but there's a couple things that he dropped, a couple Heir to the Empire character-like people in there. So,
yeah, but I don't know. If they're still waiting on shows, like they got to wait for these shows to catch up to do a movie to culminate, right?
They do.
Well, I'm telling you, that's why it's going to be the second movie. I think this is going to be like 2027.
I'm actually with Dom on that.
If it's in 27, I don't think we're getting a 25. I don't know why everybody thinks we're getting something in 25.
I don't know. That's not that far away for release.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. For one that has to have a full rewrite, the only one that I could think that they would have them script
Casting.
Yeah, mainly done, and the cat. Yeah, it sticks, and the casting mainly done is that one, is the Dave one, because they already know who have to cast.
Like Mangold still has to do all the press work and touring for Indy. Like that's
right.
Still,
that one's not happening.
And by the way, if Indy bombs, don't be surprised if we are not talking about him doing any more work.
I think about
Duel of Fates.
No. Hey, how about even better than that? Rogue Squadron. How did Wonder Woman 2 turn out? You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's not much work in it. So, here we go.
So Katie did say that other movies are in pre-production. They aren't as far along. And Takiti, Taika
Waititi,
whatever his name is, it's in the pool of scripts that are still being considered and worked on. But as you said, he's writing that script all by himself. He doesn't want to bring others into the process This isn't something that is being pushed by, Dave giving ideas, other people giving ideas. He's doing this own. He's doing a very unique voice. And so that's just what he's doing. It could be good. It could be bad. But
Sounds like we got a contract with this guy. And we want him to quit before we have to pay him off a shit ton of money.
It's not on the same level as the other three.
Kennedy sounds like she just did a lot of corporate speak for we wish we could fire this dude, but he just won't go home. He keeps eating all the free bagels and shit. Like, what the fuck? Dude, I like the everything bagel. Why you always leave the plain bagel? Nobody eats fucking plain bagels, bro.
Hey, if it's
You lick all the salt off the salt bagel. Look at that mustache. That dude definitely licks salt off the salt bagel and then puts it back. Ain't nobody want a plain ass bagel. No.
What the hell are you talking about?
Dude, come on. This quote's terrible. This guy's not coming up with a movie. Yeah, nobody.
Yeah.
Okay.
This movie's not happening. Yeah, it's not happening.
Yeah, don't worry.
We did get also news. We got a new poster. A cool poster. I like it. For the Return of the Jedi 40th anniversary theatrical re-release. And so coming out.
We just listened to what he said.
Just a couple weeks from now.
Here, hold on. Matt, here, how about this? $100. I'll get to your dollar because I know you don't have money like me. So you bet $1 that movie comes out in 2025. And I'll give you $100 to your dollar. If not, you just always admit that you don't know what you're talking about. How about that? You don't even have to put $1 against it. I'll give you $100 and say you're right. How about that?
Man,
okay, can we move on? Pay off. Jesus Christ. Yeah, nobody cares, bro. Get over yourself. All right. Go ahead, please.
I already went. This is it.
Right.
This is the poster. I think it's
a great poster. I'm excited about it.
I'm definitely going to go check it out.
Sticks is really excited about it. Sticks sent this poster to us 4 times. Saying, look at how great this poster
I
is.
love this poster. I do love this poster. But he did the 40th anniversary for Empire Strikes Back too. So
yeah, dude, this looks really cool, man. It's really good.
Yeah.
And if you haven't seen the quad poster is good too.
Oh my god! All right, I'm just gonna.
All right, so we're going on to some TV stuff here. We're gonna push the trailer stuff, the movies that we saw trailers towards the end, so we're not talking about those. But we did get some trolling this week by one of the directors, Rick. I guess he's the one that's kind of overseeing Mando.
Yeah, no, I want to hear everybody's opinion on this because we once again, which I guess Matt doesn't understand, we actually watched the panel, so we heard what the people said. So let's go with this real quickly.
So
go ahead.
The question
I don't see anything giving me a date.
Mandalorian is Bo-Katan the Mandalorian, and he said, these are words. This is a word salad of all word salad. I think that's been interesting as we've been on this journey of the show, and now that we are at this point, what does the title mean?
So this is also cut up.
Having the Darksaber now. Who is the Mandalorian at this point? I think it can be anyone.
Yeah,
okay,
misdirect.
So
Boba Fett, Tom.
It can be Boba.
No,
this is a big discussion we had. Who is the Mandalorian?
That's what I'm saying. But I was saying it on. Remember, I sent out Marco. I sent the things to you, and I was saying that the Mandalorian can mean anybody now.
Okay, so then, as you know, I like to do. I'm actually going to, and this is playing into it. Cut up the interview because you have to put stuff in context because that line was not only taken out of context. Furthermore, you can't tell that they're laughing and joking around about it, but they do bring it to one of my great theories of the family being Bo-Katan, Mando, which, by the way, this doesn't prove this at all, but it's a good shit on anyhow, and Grogu. And he goes, I think it's been a service. And he flat out says he's serious right now. He goes, the core relationship this show's core relationship is about Djarin and Grogu. Flat out says it. Okay, but Dom will reluctantly, it's the father. Like he tells you what the whole thing is about in this. He goes, yeah, exactly. There's a lot of Mandalorians about here, so I guess it could be including everybody, including Mama. We should get Mama Mando's time trending. Dom, he's trolling you, dude. This is just a cut up and a troll, dude. It 100% is a cut up and a troll. And there you go. So, I mean, say what you will about it. I think we have to put some of this stuff into context. I know Wayseeker, as soon as he saw this, he's like, dude, this is such a troll.
Well, look, I know it's a troll, but the fact is, I understand. But if you look at,
I mean, she's laughing her ass off.
If you look at Mando's journey. If you look at Mando's journey, it's finished at this point. He went from the beginning, bounty hunter.
The guy who's one of the
becoming, back in the Creed again.
Okay.
He, you know,
The guy just yesterday, who's the executive producer, Dom, said,
I know.
You know, this show, it's telling a story. The core of it is literally about Din and Grogu. It is about grit, the relationship between those two, and him being a father, and this being his child. That's what he's saying.
Yeah, they're not done yet.
Dwayne, yes, Boba Fett is Mandalorian. Yeah.
I'm just saying. So, like, I hear what you're saying too. I don't think. I mean, there is more Mandos and everything there. I'm just saying, like, it is kind of like it's still the Mando is about Mando. It's not his story's not over.
Know it is. But
I do think. What?
Look, you know, every story, right, has every. If you watch every like show,
they should give us the Ravens
first
back.
season to the second season. Then it goes when it goes further
Hey, what's
season.
up, Shannon?
Things change. Things change. Things move forward to different things. Yes, it may look like Mandalorian. Din Djarin is pushed to the backside now because Bo-Katan. But I can honestly say one thing: your theory on the Darksaber was right. I think it's a stupid theory.
It wasn't a theory.
I know. But
It was.
what you said that saying what you said with the Darksaber. I think that's stupid. I mean, anybody can take it and you beat them and you win it. It's ridiculous. It should be two Mandos fighting each other.
The elder one.
That's a
Yeah,
dumb.
I mean, okay, we'll get into that when we review Mando, but like I also have said that they kind of foreshadow almost all their things. You know what I mean? Like they foreshadow a lot. That's just a habit of Dave. He foreshadows stuff. So
well, it's kind of like a rehash of
in
Sabine.
TV shows. People take the back seat for a couple episodes, and then they come back. They find their purpose.
I know.
They use other characters to help progress the main character storyline.
But I think they're.
That's what's happening right now. They're using Bo-Katan.
I know because they actually put like the Rangers of the New Republic
Bo-Katan and Mando.
not happening, and it's put in the show because
Yeah, but that's something Kathleen Kennedy said over a year ago was that it was going to be coming up in an upcoming project. It's going to be put in with one of the shows that they have coming out on Disney Plus, which obviously that show is Mandalorian 3, so that did confirm that. But that's not new, Dom. That's like they did it. This has been done for a while, so they knew this was happening. That's all I'm saying, man.
All right, I'm going to end the poll.
Yeah, let's move on.
All right.
Do you want to know what the results are before we move to the
Let's
next
keep
story?
going. We got a lot of good start. We got a lot of
Guy turned into the Star Wars show and said he can't listen to any more Star Wars. What the heck? What?
So we
All
got
right,
that.
later.
We also got news this week, which I think is good news. Obi-Wan season 2 is not in active development. Not to say it can't happen in the future.
Have a
Way
good
down the
story.
line.
I have a good
Right
story.
now, it is not.
Okay, give me a story, Dom. Yeah,
Give me a
go
story.
ahead. Go ahead.
Listen, the story is going to be that Luke. Now that Luke knows who he is, Luke is a little bit grown up more, and he's in the shadow. Like, who's going to come to Tatooine? That's the thing. He's going to be sitting on Tatooine.
Obi-Wan's got to serve time for stealing all that space whale meat.
I know.
Space filthy.
This is good news. We don't need Obi-Wan season 2. This is good news. There doesn't need to be a show in
What's
active
going on,
development.
Rogue Gallery? Did we think it was coming? Was that a rumor for a while, maybe?
Yeah,
It was
Okay.
a rumor.
it has been a rumor for.
Okay. All right. Well,
Yeah.
dude,
Lando, though, is
I like. Hold on. I like John Sanders real quickly. He's got a theory for the armor. She just like snakes inside her. It is. If you've never seen the Harry Potter, if you've never seen that Harry Potter is just Star Wars, go watch that video. It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. All right, go ahead.
Lando still is in active development. They still
Alright.
have a project
Jesus.
moving forward with Lando, though there is no timeline, nothing right now. Donald's too busy, but they said I can tell you that it is still happening, and Donald's very excited about it. All Kennedy said.
Agree.
So
I agree with Rogue Gallery.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, this
So-
is cool. I mean, once again, this has been going on forever too. I mean, if it comes now at this point, I
Yeah,
think I was more
if it comes,
excited for a
I'll be
while, but
but I'm glad they gave updates about some of these projects, which they're saying still want to make it happen. Just time's not happening
And the
right now.
unfortunate project, Boba Fett, Book of Boba Fett 2, nada.
Didn't say anything. Sorry, Dom.
I know.
sorry, Dom.
Well, that's also not bad news.
Not
Yeah, but
bad.
Dom said that it was going to get announced. He said he
Yeah,
had
well.
heard in his rumor mill that it had been announced.
I agree with this completely.
I agree 100% with Rare Tectonia.
Yeah.
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 No, Dom, you would never. You don't want Lando over.
No, I want Lando. I definitely do want Lando.
You want everything though, Dom. So
You
like,
know why I want everything? Because I think that if they do a story right, it could be good. Lando's story is intriguing. I like to see the Lando files.
no, I know, but like, why would you go when they say they'd like Lando over the second version of Obi-Wan.
Well, Obi-Wan, let me tell you.
He had a shot. We
Look,
got
the
it.
one thing, and look, as we progress later on in the show, I'm in a way a little tired. So many friggin' Jedis are living this friggin' goddamn Order 66. How many friggin' Jedis did they kill? How many Jedis didn't kill?
That's what Lando would have nothing to do with Jedi.
Well, I'm just talking
I
about,
don't want it.
things like, because we talk about Obi-Wan, because Obi-Wan has to deal with Force users and Vader again and bad guys. You know, maybe another Inquisitor or another Jedi that's coming to the dark side. Something. That's the whole thing.
Well, that's the whole idea behind the Inquisitors, right? Because not every Jedi had a clone regalia with them to kill them.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I kind of with Dom on this one. It seems like they sure are stretching to have, everybody have a lightsaber and everybody be a fucking Jedi.
Yeah.
Like Jude Law. Like, when we get to the Skeleton Crew, he's a Jedi.
No, they did not say that. They
Didn't
did
say
not
that,
say he
Dom.
was a Jedi.
Hold
They
on,
said
let's leave all that.
I want to clarify. All they said is he's force sensitive.
Okay.
Force sensitive is not Jedi. You can infer that he might be a Jedi. He might not be a Jedi.
Yeah, it's just like another. It's just like another leak trailer that didn't have anything that some people were saying was in it too. Like they didn't have any of those in there, huh? No, I mean I agree with Dom on this one though. Dom, I do agree 100%. I think that they have gone a little overboard. Like it was cool. We found this rogue Jedi. We found this. Okay, but like, dude, let's move away from the Skywalker saga. Let's stop finding rogue Jedis. Let's get it going. All right. And it does take away from some of Obi-Wan with that. I also agree with that too. So, all right. Next up, Dom does not hate Jedis.
I don't hate Jedis.
He just hunts them because he's Boba Fett.
So this one is written. Dave said these scripts are already done. Tales of the Jedi season 2 has been announced.
Good. I'm excited.
Any information about who it's about? Nothing like that.
I don't care. I mean, I don't want to see Ahsoka being picked up by a tiger again, but like, with that, if 90% of it's good, and I think that's the best you can ask from Dave. If you can get 90%, every episode he does, whatever it is, if you can just get 90% of good, actually, if you get 70% good, I'm okay.
I'm going to start a rumor mill for Dom. Quinlan Voss.
There you go. I just said it, Quinlan Voss. There you go.
We should try to track this stuff on a spreadsheet that Dom says.
All right. We're going to move forward. Out of the TV stuff for now. We'll come back.
You were excited about this.
End.
Yeah.
But we did get some really cool cover art. So phase 2, wave 2 has just began with the new books, which we'll start covering next week. We got this great art here of a Nameless. And who's in the Nameless's eyes? This is really exciting. This is what me and Mark have been talking about since the beginning. It all comes down to two characters, the mother and the daughter. Olivia and the mother. And Olivia is not dead, clearly. Even though she got stabbed in the back with a lightsaber.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, in a comic book, so she's not.
I don't know what they're gonna do about that part. We'll figure that one out.
We'll figure it out later.
Well, just get you stabbed with a
we'll
lightsaber.
fix that one. Throw some back on that. Nah, call it even. We're good. Hey, look, if Mom can get cut in half and come back, she one stab through is not a big deal.
Yeah, we just saw it. We just saw it in
Nobody dies in Star Wars. Except John.
I got hungry eyes.
This is great. I was only able to read like the first 20 pages of the new book, so I haven't looked at the book yet, but I can't wait to get into it this week.
Yeah, I gotta get into it this week too. It's been a busy Holy Week. Hey, give him the bell, Marco. That's gonna be one long spreadsheet.
Ring the bell.
Yeah, but it's fun. Dom's good about it, so it's fun. All right.
So we got that. We got Path of Vengeance. That's the last book of.
Yeah. He's gonna do that.
This is Kevin Scott. It will introduce another important character that will show up in Phase 3. Kevin said so. Keep your eyes out for that one. This is the book I'm really the most excited about. I loved the first Path, and so I can't wait to see what happens. I guess what he also said is that there's going to be some Rowhs that aren't very happy with how this thing ends up. So
which will be good because they'll go into Martian. Dude, the amount of hype, and I had asked this from some of our friends who were at Celebration, the amount of hype on High Republic was palatable. Like it was nonstop. If you even saw just like the words up there, people were going crazy. Novels were getting, and we'll go through some of the stuff, this Phase 3 stuff, like just as crazy as Dave, like when Dave and John were on the stage. I wasn't there, but I heard whenever they started introducing like this High Republic stuff, and actually some of the Dark Horse stuff Wayseeker will cover later, like people are stoked and it looks good. It looks like we might get out of that rut we've been having with some of the stuff. And it looks like High Republic might be the savior. And Dom, I think he's right. He's been saying it too. Like if we could go, the more we get away from Skywalker Saga, the more we go advanced, the better it's going to be. And wow, like what I was hearing out of there, as probably you guys were too, High Republic. Well, there's one part that we're disappointed in, but it will get to that later. But yeah, I mean, it looks like there might be a Dave Filoni situation going on with some of High Republic also. But that's
I don't know about that. You have to convince me on that one.
Nah, I hear you.
We got more Star Wars Young Jedi Adventure news. They said this is the beginning. There's going to be much more Young Jedi Adventures. They're already working on future seasons and more books. And so they really are going in on Nubs. And from what I hear, Nubs was a hit. Huge hit at Celebration. Everybody was buying all the Nubs stuff that they could buy. I know Jedi Johnson doesn't want anything to do with Nubs, but people like Nubs.
I gotta give Wayseekers back on this one. I could care less about Nubs. I don't dislike him. I don't like him, but he's right. Like, and Dom has been saying it about Wayseeker and how he loves Nubs. And every time Dom sees any rumor about Nubs, he puts it in the chat. He goes, "Here you go, Wayseeker. Here you go, Wayseeker. Here you go, Wayseeker."
I like Nubs. I think Nubs is a cute character. I like Nubs.
He's a winner, man. The people love the Nubs, dude.
They love the Nubs. So like he's like a crossover between a Care Bear and a freaking
dude. How many times have they tried to do like characters that they think were gonna be cute or play towards kids, and the two that they probably I don't think expected Grogu one. I'm not sure they expected it to be as big as he was. I think we can all agree on that. But I don't even think they thought Nubs was gonna. I thought they thought Nubs was gonna be cute, but I didn't think they think Nubs is gonna be what Nubs is. And Nubs is like, Nubs is all of little is Baby Yoda. Like he is Baby Yoda reincarnated at this point.
It is. This is a
can't get enough Nubs.
Nubs.
Yep.
Like Nubs.
They are. They did a good job with this. Like they. For all the stuff with this is why when we started off with movies and I'm like, yeah, okay, we're all gonna imagine what it's gonna be and like we can get in arguments of what's coming out in 2025, but really none of that really matters because this stuff that they came out with, like High Republic, the trailers we're gonna get into, holy, I think that was our chat a lot, right? Holy shit, man! Look at this! 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 So, all right, cool.
Say, do you think this celebration had more to offer than last year?
It had more people. It had more everything, dude. It was crazy. Dude, me and the wife went down for 1 minute. She goes, "What is this?" I said, "Celebration." She goes, "No, it's not." She goes, "Why are all these people here?" And I was like, "Yeah, dude, that's what like it was." And when we were talking to people on the floor, they were like, "No, it was so butt to ass or whatever you want to call it. Like it was packed." They don't say that because they're British. They say some other term, but
could just say shoulder to shoulder. But you want to go to the genital area? Sure, we can do that.
Well, whatever you want to do.
Back to back and belly to belly.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was packed in there. Like the main stage. The main stage. You anybody who's been to one before, you knew you could like walk around the main stage and still kind of see the main stage, and people you might be able to make your way. They were like, "Nah, dude." They're like, you couldn't. Even when there was a break, it was like a rock concert, dude. You couldn't. There was no space to walk.
There you go, Mark.
Butt to nuts. Yeah.
There you go.
They had like these things there too, like the setups, like they normally did, and like the first round of setups, it was so packed that it was packed into the first round of setups for the main stage. Like that shit's crazy, dude. Like all the island showed up for this shit, dude.
Filoni said he'd never seen a celebration as packed as that one. So, yeah.
So if he said that means that must have been really it was great.
Dave over exaggerates a lot of things, but
come on.
But I will agree, he does.
It's been a long time.
Over under how many figs? New poll, Pete. Over under how many figs did Dom pre-order? Do it like he pre-ordered 5 figs. He pre-ordered 10 figs. Too many figs that if he tells the truth, that his wife will be mad.
Pre-orders will go until April 11th. So there's nothing.
Don't ruin the poll, man.
Oh.
So one thing they did announce was interesting. I think.
What were your numbers again?
No,
5 and 10. I don't know. I don't know how you do an over and under with 2 numbers, but hey, whatever.
Over 5,
5 to 10,
13.
And how about more?
So there is going to be a Barnes & Noble exclusive of Tales of Light and Life, and that exclusive will be the only way that you get the 10th story by Alyssa Wong. And so they're bringing on Alyssa Wong. She wrote the Afro series, the comic series. They're bringing her in as a writer. We'll see later when we look at Phase 3. She's coming in as a writer of a book. She's also writing one of these short stories. So if you want the full one, you got to get the Barnes and Noble.
And by the way, when you go to Barnes and Nobles to get these books, when they tell you they don't have them, just go ask somebody else because they never, like they've gotten so bad with this shit. Like they'll usually keep them up in front.
You didn't
by
find
the
it?
cash register.
Then we don't got it.
Yeah, you didn't find it. We don't. Oh well, it's supposed to be here, and I'm like,
you see
it's
it?
never.
Is that over
They're
there?
like, it's in the
Find it.
new
I'm
release
not gonna
area
find it.
right here. I'm like, it's never in the new release, guys. It's never here. Stop moving where the Star Wars stuff and the sci-fi stuff is, and whatever. So try the front and then try whatever.
The Barnes and Nobles we have near us is they usually have it in the new section, and they'll have it in the Star Wars section, and they'll have it in some kind of end cap.
Yeah, see, not
They're
ours.
usually pretty good.
Ours will have it on the bottom row behind the cash register, and then wherever they decide to put the sci-fi section this week.
So
Behind the bridal magazines.
we got titles and we got a little bit of information about all of them. So I went through and I broke this out for everybody.
Yeah.
So these are the titles. I'll have it on the next slide, what they're about. And so if you want to see who wrote them, I can go back. But the Queen's Bloom, that one's written by Cordova. And that one's going to be Axel and the Mother. They take place in pretty much the order that they happened in the storyline, except for the last one that's the Barnes and Noble. So this would be pre-phase 1 is what I'm expecting here, about how they, the relationship that we've heard a lot about, like how that formed, what all that's about. So that's that one. The next one is called A Close Fist, and this one's going to be an exclusive story about Marta. So I'm excited about that one. Shield of the Jedi was George Mann's, of course. This one's going to be a story about Salandra and Rupert. Lonely Traveler. I want to go back and see who wrote 4 and 5. 4 is older, 5 is gray. Older story is about Ram and Zine. It takes place in phase 1. It takes place, I think, right after Ram joins the crew.
Yeah.
So
Get on it. It's going to be important.
Gray's takes place the day after the fall. So it's after the fall. And it's a story about the Geode and and all the crew, Affy and all of those people.
McConaughey and The Rock.
Yep.
Yeah.
You got the Force.
All right.
Exactly.
Right.
The Force Provides takes place, I think, about a year after, not a year, maybe it's just a couple months after phase 2 or phase 1. And that's a story about Vernestra.
That's not going to be an important character at all.
No, not at all. Charles Soules is actually 2. I'm guessing one is, it's called All Jedi Walk. It's going to be a 2-part story. One is about Loden and Bell, which I'm guessing is going to be about them way before. And then the second part of the story is going to be, we're going to see Bell looking for Buryaga. So I'm all for that one.
Okay.
Light in the Darkness is Cavan's. Cavan's story is about Kiwi.
Okay.
Call of Coruscant is going to be about 2 new characters, and we know what this story is going to be about for the most part. Now that we know what phase 1, we can get into that later. How the Jedi leave the other rim, and then the other one is just called Rogue Element. That's the Wong story and that one's just sometime after Midnight Horizon. So that's the Barnes and Noble exclusive. So that's what we got for the information for those. We got what phase 3 is going to be called. It's called Trials of the Jedi. And as we hear, we got a little synopsis. The Jedi have been recalled to Coruscant. So they're leaving the Outer Rim behind. The Nihil have won. They're abandoning that space, and they're trying to regroup back in Coruscant. And so on the cover here, the one thing I thought was interesting is you see George Mann with Stellan's sword. So, Stellan died. Man blamed himself.
For sure.
So it's like, are we seeing like Stellan is now his like guiding force, his driving force, that like he's been wavering between dark and light in all phase 1. So maybe Stellan's sword is kind of like his rod that keeps him to the light. So I think there you do see Bell and you see Ember there. I think you see Avar. Maybe
would you be surprised? Would you be surprised maybe if you saw Ember someplace else in live action with how they've been doing a lot of these live action? Yeah. I think so. Sorry, that's me that's banging. I gotta get rid of whatever's going on back here.
Yeah. No. So I'm thrilled. I can't wait for this one. We did get a the schedule for the books.
Okay.
As you can see here, the phases. There's 3 phases again. This
Yeah.
one's gonna be spread out much longer. They said they admitted that they made a mistake with phase 2, that they rushed. They put too many things out together. Like 2 books coming out on the same day on multiple things is too much content at the same time. So they wanted to
Yeah.
spread out the content because people said it's just going too fast. There's too many
Yeah,
comics,
there
there's
is,
too many
yeah.
books.
And it seems sloppy, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So they're spreading it out. It's going to start in the fall of 23 and go up until the spring of 25. So it's a year and a
Beware
half,
the nameless.
which is
Tears
about
of
the same
Rose.
time period as phase 1 if we really look at it. So yeah, you got
Oh, they get good. Eye of the Darkness. There's some good stuff in there. It looks good.
Yep. Kevin is not doing any of the novels. The final novel will be Trials of the Jedi by Charles Soule, which is not surprising. Soule started it off. Soule's going to end it.
And it.
But everything here looks great. I mean, they're really pushing hard on Tessa's books, and like she did great in her first book. That was my favorite so far of phase 2.
Yeah.
So
She did fun. I'm glad
I'm
to see
really-
she gets a solo book. Let's see how it goes.
great.
Your favorite author is missing though, Marco.
No, Gray's there, isn't she? Oh no, she isn't.
Oh, I thought that Ireland.
Gray's there. Gray's Into the Light. Very
Gray's into the light. Oh no, she's at the bottom. You missed it. I wasn't mentioning her. Thanks,
Oh.
Sticks. Thanks for ruining my day, dude.
So
Pew,
we
pew
got
and
some
stuff is
information.
Good.
We got some
Yeah.
information about the first books. The first book. We'll talk about the very first book here in a little bit. It's called Triumph of It was based off the Eye of the Darkness. It's the Triumph of Marcion.
You
and
could
this
listen to him, AOA.
Will heavily feature Elzar and Avar. So I don't. They're leaning a little bit harder on George Mann than I would like, but
Agreed. But Avar is supposed to be like a Camelot type kick, Camelot type kick
Yeah.
character. So
yeah,
What
if
the-
it's
the fuck was I
I'm
just
all
saying?
for like what does Marcion Rowh do now that he's won? That's pretty
yeah,
intriguing.
yeah, and he did win. I mean, they already stated that. So there we go.
Yep. We got Defy the Storm.
Little
which is
Larry,
gonna
little what's her name too is going to come back. That's all right. Go ahead. Keep going.
Yep. which is the Tessa and Justina novel coming out in spring. It's going to be another Vernestra Emery story. We've had 3 Vernestra stories already. I mean, we see Vernestra coming up. Vernestra has gotten as much screen time, writing time as any character. So
I don't know why. I don't know why that is. I mean, she's not a big character or
We
anything.
don't
No,
need this,
not at all.
BK. And this isn't connected to what we're talking about.
we did get some
I was ready.
news on the comics runs. Kevin will be
I will
doing the main
buy that.
comic, The High Republic. It will be at least 13 issues. It will start in December of 2023. Daniel Jose Older will be doing the High Republic Adventures. Again,
the
that's
heavy
a
breathing.
all age one. Starting.
I'm
also-
worried. Sometimes Scott, when they do Scott, they give him funky. He likes the Halloween characters. So
He does.
Yes, he does.
I don't know if we need any more garden monsters again. Like that didn't do so well last time. So
Yeah, we'll see. See what he comes up with. We got that for that. We get the timeline for Wave 1. What's interesting here
Tell
is
us.
there's a project that they are not announcing yet that kicks this thing off.
Yeah.
They put it on there to be revealed. They tried to get information, and every time they tried to get information about it during the panel,
Shut down.
they completely said we're not saying it right now. So there's something else coming before in October there. Also there, the Chronicles from the Accusation Zone, that comes up later. Those are the short stories that take place in the Insider. The Occlusion Zone is where all of the Nihil go at the very end after Fall of Fallen Star or whatever it's called. And so we saw it there at the very end. So that's going to be their new base. Instead of Nihil base, it's going to be the Occlusion Zone. So we'll have that. As I said, Lydia Kang, she's the one that's she's writing the book we're going to review next week. She is doing all of the short stories for the Star Wars Insider for Phase 3. And as I said, Kevin Scott will write the main comic. And this is the Insider Celebration Special, and that's gorgeous. I'll probably not
That's
get
kinda
that,
cool.
but
Simple.
Hey, Astro, we covered that, and if you want to watch the video, we linked it, and we can probably link it to this too about the first appearance of Vernestra Rowh. We've done that, like our High Republic first appearances. That might not be a bad thing to go back and watch. There's a 2-part series. We'll re-pull it up if you'd like. But yeah, we should link that over.
So that's the overview of the novels of the phase. I mean, they gave you exactly what you wanted, Marco. This is what you said you wanted. You wanted phase 3 laid out.
Like I said, the only thing that I miss is that they didn't give us an actual drop dead date for a movie. But like besides that, I'm rocking and rolling, brother. I'm ear to ear smiling. I've been having a good time this week, so I'm cool, Astro. We will. Yeah, it was done like almost a year ago, but we'll pull it back up for you guys. We sent it out to the members. Pete, if we can pull those links back up, I put them in the chat for us and pull them back up in this one. Let everybody read those over. It's chaptered out. Just go to the section. Whatever. Yeah, I mean, anybody can be in the background of any book, I guess. All right, What do we got? Okay, short story.
Going on here, we got some art and some update here on Jedi Brave and New Way. This is the Soul with writing with his daughter with Buryaga. Again, I don't want to read too much into a kid's book, but it certainly seems to me like this is Buryaga when he's grown up a bit. It says even though Burry was now very big, a long time ago on a planet far, far away.
There we go. I dropped it.
He's doing this.
Cool. We'll put it in after.
Yeah, I'll put it in the. I can't do it now. But
Yeah.
So
I think it's going. Yeah, we're gonna get it.
This is coming.
He's not
on
dead.
later.
I think in one of those 2 videos we also mentioned that we don't think Buryaga's dead. So go back and watch those videos. We're not gonna sit here and pat our backs all show round with how much we got right, but
I found that to be really interesting when you talk about now that Barry's big and a long time ago he is this Padawan. So
although some people did get wrong who the Wookiee was that's going to be in this.
Yeah, we can know about that one too. So again, we've talked about Buryaga, but that to me also confirms that Burry is going to be found.
Yeah, he's a very popular character. They don't kill off non-popular characters. I mean, Jar Jar Binks is still around, so I don't think they're going to kill off Burry. No. Right, Dom?
Yep.
Here's for Dom. We got some other books, collectible pop-up books that were announced. These are Star Wars flip pops, is what they're calling them.
How much are these going to be? I love these things, dude.
You love these things?
Yeah, they're pop-up books. They used to have another one that went through all the characters, and it hooked my kids when they were really young on Star Wars, going through the pop-up book. They're not cheap typically, and they rip very easily. But I'll always love pop-up books.
And it makes me seem like there's more because Darth Vader's number 7 and Boba Fett's number 8. So I'm guessing
is that their numbers on the pops though?
Dom? That's the pop numbers. Yeah.
Oh, that's
that's the pop number. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So there you go, Dom. You got to pick. You got to order this one.
Hacha.
Yep. I'll get it.
You'll get it. You'll get it. You'll get it for everybody.
He's mad about his internet. It's all right. We got you, Dom. Don't worry about it, man.
My internet sucks. Yeah, every time I get on the shows, all of a sudden it keeps going in and out, which really annoys me.
Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. It's all right. We'll try to keep you happy. We got you a Pops Boba Fett pop-up book.
Right here. This is what you wanted.
Thank you. I wanted something Boba Fett. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
I'll get the Vader. Cool, Darth. Yeah,
I think these are cool. I'll pick them up.
No, they're not variants. I think, yeah.
We already saw this with the Echo Han thing, but
kind of explain what it is.
Connecting covers. High Republic Adventures 5 through 8 are going to be connecting covers, and this is what it's going to look like when it's all put together. I think this looks really cool.
Yeah, I think it's cool as shit. I think it's cool as shit. And that was one of the pops that I was talking about. Not just what Echo said, but other people had said. When this came up, people were losing their shit, bro. Losing their shit. So
I am so excited for this. That's great. Art looks.
That's
awesome.
That's why they weren't showing us the covers for it.
That's exactly why they weren't showing.
Yeah, the pre-orders. Yeah.
Hey, by any chance, they didn't talk
stupid.
about. I know today was the comic book panels, right? Today. Right?
Yeah. Well, one of them. The Marvels tomorrow.
Marvel's tomorrow. Okay, so all right, that's what I'm looking forward to. I want to see.
We might do a special thing. Put something out, cover that. So.
Yep. So we also got the covers for the Nameless Terror were announced today. So I love the first issue. Again, it left with the cliffhanger. It's been a long time since that first issue because of Dark Horse issues. Yeah. Can't wait to see what 2, 3, and 4 bring. So
absolutely.
I like the cover for 4 myself on the very right.
Yeah. Real cool.
So we got that.
Why do you like that cover, Wayseeker?
I don't know.
All right, cool.
We'll see.
I don't.
All right, moving along.
We got covers here for.
Thank God. Thank you, God. This series was so bleeping bad. So bleeping bad. Look, Ruben, you can say whatever you want, yay, Ray, but like those stories were fucking dog shit. They were horrible. But hey, I mean, you might have seen one of the sneak peeks that I gave you later, and I bet you Wayseeker's gonna get into it. But we're good. I mean, I'm sorry. Too excited, Wayseeker. Go ahead.
These look great. I mean, these are the stories you want. I want a Ventress and Dooku story, right?
Yeah.
Boba Fett's great. I don't know about the Greedo and Jabba.
Yeah, I think we've done enough with Greedo Jabba shit.
But Jabba's people like Jabba, so I'm not going to be complaining. This is better than anything we've gotten. All of these. So like they're rebooting this series because they realized the first 4 issues were just bad.
Maybe Max Rebo will start kicking with his feet balls, organ balls into fucking
and then the one that Marco's
this is the one we love about. Just me, like Echo, like when I was like, hell yeah, I was like, yeah. She's like, you saw this, right? I was like, oh yeah, I definitely. This is fucking ridiculous. She was screaming, verbally screaming when this came out. I think there was a lot of people that were though.
The reason why I like this book, Cad Bane.
Well, I think a lot of people liked it because of Voss. The biggest pop on this was Voss. Like when they
both
talk
of them together, that's awesome. These are the stories we want. Dude. Give us good stories about characters together that are standalone.
Well, remember they had the history in the Clone Wars. You know when Voss and Obi-Wan went after Cad Bane, and Cad Bane held his own against both of them. That was good stuff.
Yeah. So I mean,
this is
exciting, and I think Marco might have put some of the. Art in there. I don't know. I didn't put any of the art.
I didn't have it. I could pull it back.
It's not important.
It's not important. Oh shoot! I just did because you said it's not important. So I did. That's her laughing again. but yeah, there it was. I don't know if you could really make it, but they were doing the sketches and everything else. It looks good. It looked better when I didn't expand it.
It actually looks pretty good. I saw the sketches earlier.
Yeah,
it looks good. I like that.
Go to Echo's stuff and you'll be able to see it there. Yeah. Sorry.
We got that. We got some cover reveals for Quest of the Jedi. What we did learn is this is taking place pre-phase 1. I find that also this is gonna be brand new characters. This is maybe setting stuff up for the future. I don't know why you just do a one shot of all new characters if you're not gonna like come back to them at a future date or
because it'll sell. It'll baker, candy stick maker, librarian. It'll sell.
What? This is gonna sell because it's gonna be all first appearances.
Yeah.
Tons of first appearances.
That's not the butcher.
So
it's a little joke. It's a little stab at Wayseeker and the butcher and the baker.
Okay. But yeah, these are the covers. I really like that one on the left. That purple light.
Yeah, I do too. Of course. It looks good as shit. Yeah. Of course.
This is a one shot, John. This is it. It's a little bit longer. I think it's a double length comic.
Well, you think they're going to be
$6? So yeah, it's going to be like 48 page plus.
Is it like 125 or something like that? On this?
No, Dark Horse
isn't doing that. They're not doing. No, they're not doing any variants so far as we know.
You save money.
Yeah, everything I've seen is they're $6, so I don't think they're doing any variants for this stuff. So we got that.
Wait a minute. Weren't those 2 different episodes? That was though, wasn't it?
Oh, there's like no 1 in 25. That's what I meant.
Oh yeah.
Like none of those incentive variants. Sorry.
Yeah.
We got the cover art revealed for Tales from the Death Star. This is gonna be another one of those hardcover $20 books that Marco's gonna flip out because he's gonna go buy it because he's not gonna find it anywhere, and he's gonna be mad because it's gonna be half the size and a couple. It's gonna be one of those. So we can already have a Marco rant coming, but the cover looks cool at least.
Waste of money.
I actually like the Jax cover on the end.
And then we got 2 of the 3. These are
Hong Kong Fooey one.
Yeah, I like that one.
These are the High Republic Adventures, the Jackson annual that we got. The one that we already got was the Celebration one that you could buy from Dark Horse Direct. The same story is coming out in 3 different other variant covers, all going to be convention exclusives. You can't find these in comic stores. So these are 2 of the 3 other convention exclusives that will be coming out in the year of the cover. I think I think the Celebration one's better than either of these 2. So
I actually like the last one. It reminds me of a 1977 type of thing. Like the nostalgia. I like that. The way they drew it.
It kind of looks like an Atari cover for a video game.
Yeah, I know it does. I like it.
Everybody's fighting.
But that Aragonis, that I did not like that one at all.
Now the other one, the first one, I don't like that. Well, you know what? Jedi
I
will probably
think it
take
costs
you-
about $47.
You got the C-3PO on it. So
So we got that. We also got
yeah.
the cover, not the final art, as it says there, but the cover for High Republic Adventures #1 from Phase 3 coming out in December.
Pete, just leave that baby alone.
This is
Go ahead.
a year
I'll put it
after
in for everybody in the chat if they're still talking about it.
Yeah, let him whine.
this.
Go ahead, Wayseeker. Sorry.
We got Zine there, and who's with Zine?
Yeah. Wait, what?
Who's
See,
with
now I
Zine
got it.
there on the cover? I don't.
That isn't. What's his name? Is that what? That's not.
Driz,
I don't know. Who,
I don't think so. Maybe.
no, that doesn't look like
not the
him.
dark elf.
No.
No, he's
No.
more purple.
Yeah.
that's a girl.
I don't know, but they have Zine coming up in a bunch of stuff. So
And
If you
she's
want-
got some really good force
Yeah.
picks there, or whatever. those
yeah.
things are called.
I mean, if you want to think about stuff, remember we linked those 2 first appearance lists. Zine might be one you want to check out. The new version of Jedi vs Sith, right? Like they got the brother sister thing. Don't use the Force. That whole thing.
I think that's a good point.
I mean, she's good, man. It looks like a lot of stuff's paying off, which is really cool. And I think it makes sense. Like I think a lot of times, I guess that's why I think people were really hyped about a lot of the High Republic stuff. Is because a lot of times with Star Wars, like they fade away from stuff. They give you something or a new appearance and stuff, and then they're like, "Oh yeah, but whatever. We're gonna move along to someplace else." In this one, it looks like they're getting all these characters like they're coming to fruition. The ones that people actually like are the ones they're writing about. Is that not true, Dom? Is there one you're missing here? Because they're even doing Matthew McConaughey, for Christ's sakes.
Keep losing you.
Well, no, sorry. Wayseeker, would you agree? I guess.
Yeah, no, this is. I mean, you know, I Orla's dead, which still breaks my heart. But other than that, I'm good.
Yeah, fair enough. All right. I know, really, just a baby.
We also got confirmation again of the thing I've been saying over and over again. General Vice will play an important part of Phase 3. That's what Charles Soule said today. So, you know, that to me says that she has to be force sensitive because Miralians do not live that long if they're not force sensitive. So we're going to get maybe some of her story about why she hates the Jedi so much.
There's 3 books, and usually Star Wars Adventures is the best book, and she's not going to be in Star Wars Adventures. So, okay.
Yep. Anyway, so we got that today. And then tomorrow is the big news that will be released about this crossover. So we'll hopefully have a chance to do that then, but we're getting this crossover. You get to see that the thing with the 6 lightsabers. That thing's fascinating to me. There in the middle.
Ominous 3PO.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Looks good. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. We'll see what happens. Actually, I'm not.
Murder droids.
The problem with this is how well did the last. I reviewed it for you guys. I'm not sure we're gonna have time with it. I hope it runs out. I reviewed that last the book of the last event for whatever. What the fuck? What was that terrible Hidden Empire? If you read that, I mean, I promised you guys it was gonna be garbage last week. I don't think anybody would argue that it was garbage. I would like to hear somebody who says it isn't, and not just say it isn't, just say it wasn't.
Yeah. So we got that. We got the final Jedi Survivor trailer release. We didn't break it up. You got to see a Rancor. You got to see the characters. I didn't see anything super revelatory. Cool with the Gendai stuff in there again. Cool little battle. But the game comes out in 10 days? Let's go. That's all you can want. So we're going to talk about these other things, but we did get the directors officially revealed. There's things we've been talking about. Don't need to spend that much time on it. But the Skeleton Crew, you did see Bryce Dallas Howard is doing one of those episodes, which I don't think we had known before. We got Acolyte, got a new logo, and we got a trailer. We got all these different trailers which we're going to review. In that, we did find confirmation that, and this is where JJ needs to get on here because JJ was hating on this. JJ is coming right now.
Yeah, there he goes.
We'll
get it. We have it later
into existence right there.
We do have it later too in the slides where we went over stuff. So I dropped it twice.
JJ is not happy.
You call down the thunder. Well, you got it.
Here you go.
Right. What's Nebula doing there?
What do you got, Sticks?
Maybe there
I
was
will
some
say-
lice on the spaceship, and she had to, take care of it.
Where's Rocket?
I wanted to point out is this the
the
first
rest of
time
the
we
crew?
see that with the type font that the O, it kind of had like a Stargate type of, like it's like an entrance type of look to it because of the way they shadowed it.
Yeah.
Because they tweaked it. It used to be like a
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
They made it look less like the video game.
Yeah.
Font. So.
Yeah, I think they tried to distance themselves from that because we were
Yeah.
seeing stuff from the video game to leak as part of the trailer, but it wasn't. Because
Yeah, it was just different.
must have been the same site the baby went to find other stuff. Yeah, I mean, this I kind of put this to the chat too, though, like because there's something else that we're gonna show in another trailer that looks pretty shitty, and it's like, are they just not showing us like the finished products?
I'm
so that
hoping.
we'll be even more excited.
I really hope like this picture of her is not like the finished thing because I know they got a lot of time before the show comes out. And granted, too, this is like.
And they said they're still filming some stuff.
Well,
they haven't
it's
been in
like
post
cell phone
production.
camera shots of like
Yeah.
thing. So
Yeah.
hopefully the color but that is not.
I
that's not even
did-
the right green tone of green.
I did ask, and people said it wasn't as bad as this, but yes, this is kind of what it looked like. It looked unfinished a little bit.
well, it could just be a test shot. There.
Yeah. I mean, they didn't get in post yet. We could do a lot. I mean, remember Sonic? They touched it up too. But there's another character we'll see later.
They reworked it.
Yeah,
But there's
Sonic was
another-
all CGI.
Yeah, but there's another
Makeup.
character. There's
Well,
another
damn.
character.
It's coming up.
Thinking
Monday.
her getting
I have
older
it.
she didn't age well.
Yeah.
She's got to be like
That's
150
That's
years.
like 100 years, but like
She kind of looks like a turtle that lost its shell. I mean, it's fucking bad.
It looks
like,
bad.
I mean, I hate to say it. It looks.
No, she's Gamora with a bald head.
I don't care.
Right.
I'm so excited. I love Vernestra.
Well, so does J. I think that's why it hurts JJ.
yeah, I love the character. Don't get me wrong; it's one of my favorite characters. From
Yeah,
phase
JJ
one,
from
but
day one said, like this guy. He has not like I've been like, yeah, it's a good
yeah,
character.
also too, this is not to
Loved
say
him. You love
nepotism, but this is the showrunner's wife.
That true. Yeah.
So it's
Yeah,
like, hey, let's
that
give her
is
the
a little
one
bit
like
nepotism.
known Jedi position. Like, let's give that to my wife and then make it.
Yeah,
look less
I
shitty
get
of
that,
a-
but I also say that there's another character too they did a shitty job with, and it wasn't nepotism. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I do not like nepotism, but yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm
Maybe
so
her head
glad-
isn't shaved. Maybe her head is like in a very tight bow.
No, it's shaved.
no, dude, that's bald.
Yeah, that's bald.
Bald
stuff.
like a
That's all kinds of bald.
All right, all right.
Maybe
Next
she'll
up,
put on a rug.
We got
For a week.
Ahsoka directors revealed again. 6. We got
Jedi
Stephanie,
Master
who did the
Donatello.
best Boba Fett.
hold on. Jerome gets it. Jedi Master Donatello. You get the bell, my man.
Ring the bell.
There you go. All right.
Wait, what has Vernestra been in previously? Vernestra's been in the comics, the main High Republic run.
Oh yeah.
She's been in 3 different books.
She was in
a lot of them
High
were
Republic
the
2
younger
and-
kid books were the first 2,
Yeah.
and then she was also in one of the middle or the whatever the other one. The high
I've been
speed.
more than 3, hadn't she? Wasn't she mentioned in Light of the Jedi and then like or talked
she was
about?
mentioned.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she was mentioned. Yeah.
I don't think she actually appeared, but
I don't know if she had a part.
yeah,
I think everybody's. I mean, it's definitely.
she's got a
That's-
light whip. Her lightsaber turns into a whip, which is so cool.
I mean,
Whip
I'm
saber.
still like super excited for it. Don't get me wrong,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I just thought that looked hideous. Like if you're gonna show like a demo of how you can do makeup for the show, like that was not the good thing to choose.
Yeah, but like I said, I think they want to leave it a little bit more. Do you remember they showed Hera, and I'm not saying she looked 100% better when we saw her again in the Ahsoka trailer. She definitely looked a lot better than she
Oh
did
yeah, that's
in
fair.
the trailer from last year's
Yeah.
celebration.
Yeah.
So
Well, that's like I hope it's not the finished product.
I mean, I think that's kind of what they're doing. Maybe I'm a little bit optimistic. I mean, I know the chat's going to say that I'm just a negative Nancy and hate everything, but like, I really do think that that's just, we've seen it happen.
early.
before.
It's early work.
Yeah, I'm not worried
but
about
then
it.
again, we saw early Inquisitor, Grand Inquisitor, turned out to be.
There we go.
So.
Yeah, which is why I think.
This one's not early though.
Yeah, but hold
No.
on, and I'll show it later. There's 2 different pictures of this
Yeah.
guy, and like the hair, this hair looks like it looks shit, and then when you see it from the back angle, it's like it's what it's supposed to look like.
Yeah,
So
but that
I
could be a
mean,
double too. on
This is
back
the
end.
worst
Elon Musk.
picture you could
They could say
possibly
it was like
have.
Elon Musk.
Yeah. Well, again,
Actually,
you
does
have
look
to-
like Elon Musk.
You have to keep in mind too.
It does, right?
It's grainy cell phone video caught by a camera catching
Yeah.
other cameras projection, but like
I agree, Joe.
I think the biggest problem with this one just is, I hate to say it, Lars is kind of old now.
Kind of.
Yeah, I mean, so it looks a little off, but
Once again, you could definitely see a difference in texture and building, and even just eye appeasing from the actual trailer.
But if he, I mean, I'll still be pleased if he does the voice. He knows the cadence. Like if he knows the role well
Jesus.
enough that like if he looks a little old or something, I'm not.
I don't know who
Yeah, big
Data
bad.
is. I don't know who Data is.
Yes,
but he's
you
getting
do.
another bell.
It's all right.
Ring the
bell.
You can
He's
give him
getting
another one.
bell. He's getting another
Grand
bell.
Admiral Data.
Yeah, I mean, like, when you saw, I mean,
Why couldn't they do
What?
like a Darth Maul average voice?
what?
Like, I mean, Phantom Menace, they
Broke
had
up.
Peter Serafinowicz did the voice for Darth Maul. It wasn't Ray Park talking. Like, why couldn't
Ah,
we have gotten that?
I don't know. I will say though, when now I don't know what the fuck I was gonna say.
I mean, look at it this way. At least they didn't like say, "Oh well, Lars is real old. Let's give Thrawn a mask that doesn't exist," and then like oh, like I mean, they could have done it
Well,
a lot of
remember,
different ways.
He's much older
Well,
than what he was in the, the
I
cartoon
guess-
now.
Yeah,
How? We don't know that. We don't know where
yeah.
the hell they went.
Yeah, no, and neither does Dave. If you saw one of his fucking interviews,
Yeah.
he was like, "Oh, that thing was so hard to watch." You're like, "Dude, come on."
We don't know
bro.
how much older they are. I mean,
You can't say
judging
that.
by-
You can't say
judging
you
by
didn't know what
Ezra's
you were
age, she's
doing.
not can't be that much older.
I will tell you this. When you saw this compared to the actual footage, it does look night and day. So I think, and plus two, I'm not going to criticize it too much because I asked her this. I said, I don't care what part of production it's in, just show me something, and this is something. So I'm not.
We got it.
Yeah.
And I agree. I'm glad Lars is playing Thrawn. Like I like having continuity. So that also matters to me. So lastly, we got a little bit of news on Andor. Andor season 2 is scheduled to finish filming in August and is aiming for an August of the final next year, 2024, for its release. And so
And they also did give us, I mean, not a lot, but they gave us some insight into what this was going to be about. Pretty much saying stuff. What was it? We figure like it's got. Think about it from the point of view of Saw Gerrera and.
Well, did you read the description of the trailer thing they dropped?
What? I can't hear. What trailer thing they dropped? JJ.
They did a teaser for this too.
yeah,
For Andor season 2.
Yeah.
But
I
it sounded
just-
really good from the description of it. I didn't get to see it.
Yeah, I just got some of the quotes right off of the guy where they were saying, I could pull it up, but he pretty much was saying like it was good. It was good. It looks like they're gonna keep following them, and they are gonna follow Mo. They're gonna follow
What about Curly and Larry?
Mothra. They're gonna follow
Russia.
Andor, and they're gonna follow Saw, right? They're gonna follow all three of them and like what they're doing to get through the rebellion and like where you happen, like how the walls start closing in on
I
you.
think
So
we see K2SO.
yes.
Mm.
yep, Lady Cat.
I think we do.
So I know. I can't wait.
Hope
For this. Everything is good.
Hope Andor doesn't die. All right. Gotta give him the bell for that
Ring
one.
the bell.
Holy shit. That's funny, John. That's funny.
And that is one long week.
That is one long week.
Was
That
it a
is
week,
long
or was that just the last couple of
That
days?
was-
That was literally the last couple days.
That we actually
We'll
haven't got to the
we'll have more
trailers yet,
stuff
which is
coming out
next,
later.
so.
Oh my god. All right. Once again, we'll have more stuff coming out a little bit later, but we can start getting into the. You guys want to get into the trailers? We want to take a break and do Mando. We got a bunch of people.
We got
here. They're
Hasbro
not
stuff too, but
Oh,
Dom's
jeez.
gonna. I don't know if Dom's
Jesus.
gonna
internet's
be able
gonna
to
be
get through
good.
it. Yeah,
It's
we might have
in
to
and
add
out
it
my damn
tomorrow.
internet.
Well, we might be able to have to. If we're gonna do something tomorrow, we might add something on tomorrow. Skeleton Crew. Let's get into it. We got some of the pictures. Sorry, but these were we had a
Wonderful
take
clause.
this- yeah, whatever. Shut up. It's what you get. So they're in a school. They're being
It's
taught.
like I'm there.
They have a little bit of a tech thing where they were building stuff, which I thought was pretty cool out of a garage. What was really weird? Oh, you saw this flip up. Yeah. That's another data. But where they have like a
X-Men.
vehicle that looks exactly like a car.
Rainbow.
Yeah, it felt like. And then the dad shows up, and then they have where's my kids? Oh, I'm checking the bed. The kids are gone. And then you had them like running through the rain, going on the Goonies mission. which is all right. I mean, whatever. Then you start
Yeah.
seeing him flying in the thing. You start seeing him flying in the ship, and then everybody started making fun of me because there's a character that is not the same as Max Rebo, but they're like,
It
look,
is
that-
the same. They even confirmed it.
That's not the same.
The same
that's his feet.
species.
That's his feet. And this scene
Those are
right
feet
here.
right there. Those are
Did you
feet.
guys see? Hey, I was trying to do this in animation to show you how this opened up. It was not really like it is very. There's gonna be a lot of jokes. Some of the, how shall we say, art direction that some of these things took and what it looks like. But how this hatch opened up is very interesting. We get to see the whole crew, including the robot body there, the skeleton crew, and they end up meeting with a little dog person. Sorry, these are not great, but we got them before they fell down. We also got Black Hawk 1 was coming for the kids at one point. Didn't it look like there was a lot of stuff that looked like everyday vehicles. Like this guy drove a car. It looked
And they
like
had
a
the-
fucking car.
He drove
really
an Nissan
old
Sentra.
computers. It was like 1980s computers.
Yeah, and so are the glasses. He's about to put on my Adidas, and you're like, damn, dude, what the hell? So when they were saying
DMC's glasses,
no, right? No, dude, look, there was a lot.
It's like Total Recall,
Hold
but
on.
it's like a
Yeah.
1980s projection of
Let's
what
go
space
back.
looked like.
If you see those lights, that looked like even the motion looked like a fucking car. And then he gets into the house. And then he gets to the house. It looks like he was done for work. It did, they got the upwards loft. They go into the bedroom. I mean, it was very. I know they're like
filmed it at the Star Wars Hotel.
Right. Yeah, they probably did. I know they were saying that it was supposed to be like
something, man. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I know they were saying that there was it's supposed to be Stranger Things 80s vibe, but I didn't know they meant I thought like mystery in an upside down world, not yeah.
One eye with the skeleton crew.
Yeah, right. Hey, give it to him. He gets it. He gets the bell, dude.
Ring the bell.
But yeah, I mean it looks interesting, I guess. There's parts of it that look really good, but then there's parts of it where you're like, oh, what? My idea is about to break out. Yeah, it gets a little argument. You got the other chick there. Now my volume died. Obviously, we all said this character. Look, where's Dom? So we could have Dom say yes 8,000 times.
He dropped again.
Damn it, Dom.
This one.
You would love this. Dom would love this. Absolutely.
I hope this. I said I didn't want this to happen, but it happened.
Yeah, it happened.
I don't know.
And then
if
we
it was
got
really
Pig
like, I wish
Face.
we get Vane back. I mean,
Wait, they're like a full size Ugnaught.
Yeah. No, it's not. But
Okay.
yeah. Pretty much, it looks like the kids are going to run up into some pirates in a bar at one point when they're on one of their little missions. It is like a Goonie type situation, and then it had
Little Dr.
With the-
Cornelius too.
with a skeleton type thing.
So,
So
is the crew like carrying around a skeleton? Is that what they're doing?
yeah.
That's kind of what they're. That's what-
Chester Copperpot.
Smuggling
Yeah.
stuff.
I couldn't think of his name. Just
I think no, I think it's like what was that? What was the Knight's Tale? I think it's the Knight's Tale where the guy dies and then they take over his armor and
take his
everything
knight?
else. Yeah,
He
and
becomes
they're his knight
Ulrich
now
von
running around.
Liechtenstein.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
Jedi.
yeah. Yeah, that's what it is.
If I'm
Jedi
Kevin
Knight von
Scott and
Liechtenstein.
I'm not a consultant, to this show, I'm mad because this is like Kevin's dream right here.
It would be, but I don't think it's going to turn out to be. I'm going to watch this. I'm not going to say I'm going to enjoy it, but I'm going to say I watched it. And once again, I can't complain because I asked for this. Now, should they have given us a full trailer outside of the room that leaked?
I guess Jerome's not excited.
Jerome just wanted Hondo. Like, no, why do we get more of these pirates? No Hondo.
Yeah, he's like, no Hondo. Hondo might show up. You don't know if he'll show up. Dom, can we get a reaction out of you real quickly to this?
Nope, there you go.
Goonies.
No, this the
There goes
one
Vane.
in front of you.
It's Vane.
We thought you'd be more excited,
Vane.
but okay.
He's too out of it.
Mild
I know,
He's out of
trepidation.
it because of the internet.
No,
Yeah.
Once
I'm
again-
worried about my internet.
Marco wanted a victory lap from you.
Yeah. Once again, I
No,
can't
why?
beat that.
Because I like Vane.
sell the
I
hut
told you he was
stoppers.
coming back, and he was going to be.
No, he is coming back. He left.
The interesting part to me is how this fits into that Mandoverse.
I don't think it's going to.
I don't think it. I don't even care
Grogu's
at
going
this
to join the
point.
crew for a little
But
while.
obviously, as long as-
I'm
yeah,
literally. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna set this in disbelief of like I expect this to be as Jerome said,
So,
and if it's anything but a full size shit sandwich,
well,
I'm gonna be happy.
well,
I'm just
yeah,
gonna let you know.
question is-
When you guys, hold on. When you guys are knocking the shit out of this, and you're like, Marco's so positive about this shit again. What the fuck? Are we telling you this is garbage? And I'm telling you because my expectations after watching this is So I'm setting my expectations to full-size shit sandwich, and when it's anything better than a full-size shit sandwich, I'm gonna be happy.
So you're going
Listen,
into it like
so
it's
you're
more
talking
bizarre.
about
I'm about to say
that
that's your biggest
this
problem.
show is basically the power pack to the X-Men when they go on a big crossover. So the young kids, they have powers, force powers, and
You
stuff
know
like
why I
that.
don't understand that reference, Dom? Because I didn't bother to read Power Pack.
Oh, you
Dom, they were building stuff in the garage. It doesn't.
I know.
It seems like they're just like peak kids that are like, we're gonna
Maybe
go on a
they're the
Goonies
kids from
mission.
the Explorers.
I think-
Remember that movie?
I think
from the 80s?
the Max Rebo kid looks like he may be like a Padawan or something. And then I bet there's
I-
probably like an engineer kid, and there's like like everybody feels like a little slot kind of thing.
I got it. It's
Yo,
Phineas and
so the-
Ferb in space.
There you go.
He gets a Fergus space. I didn't watch that either. But
My
was funny,
expectations
the,
were up on this thing. I love the 80s. I love the craziness, the weirdness, all the vibes. I got that out of it. This is what I wanted to see out of the show. So like just lean into it and tell me a crazy story. I'm all
They're
in.
saying that the
Yeah,
kid who
that's
plays
what I'm
the Max Rebo, the Rebo lookalike, the little kid, the Mo caption, he's a chunky kid, so they call him Chunk. He's like the chunk of the Goonies.
Only if he does a truffle shuffle.
Hey, we'll see what
once
happens.
again, I mean, my expectations after seeing this are they were kind of low anyways, but like they're so low now, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna enjoy it.
Was there any Jude Law in this thing?
No,
That's
Not
the
that
one guy
I-
we know starring in it. Like,
no, I
he
didn't see a
wasn't in
single
here
one.
at all.
But dude, so I watched it 3 times and started clipping on the third time. The sound went off on the second time, started clipping it on the third time, and Disney had erased it from the internet by then. Like this scene pulled up, and just as I was about to screen caption this, Disney had erased it from the internet. It was gone.
This is also kind of what we've been asking for. This is far away from the Skywalker saga, as far as I can
Yo,
tell.
listen, I want to know that guy's
Yeah,
story.
but it hasn't been what we're asking for. I mean,
I'm already worried about the dead guy. He wants
I
the dead
wanna know
guy
who that
before
story
we
is.
get the story. The
It was
actual
Jude Law. That's what they paid Jude Law for. Is this
yeah,
skeleton.
that's what they made you love. Is it really what we've? Wait here. Hold on. I don't think we've been asking
I was
for.
trying to sneak that one by you. Come on.
No.
Well, no,
As,
is it really?
as my man here, Jerome said, we've been looking for Kumo D and cars and Black Hawk Down. No, I'm not sure.
Well,
Running
here's the
through
thing,
puddles. I mean, I
it's-
don't think that's
it's-
what we've been looking for.
I assume this is a Favreau product, right? Because it's
No,
tied into the
I mean
whole
it's
universe.
Watts
Not
came up
really.
with this on his own.
Who did?
Watts.
Watts.
Yeah.
Regardless, like to me, it's this whole
I
like
can't
building
believe
in
it's
like
so
to like they want Dave and John. I think want to make Mando versus the like Marvel, and so this is part of that. This is like going to be your Miss Marvel of the Marvel universe.
I think that's probably right. With
Maybe it's your Ant-Man.
very
Maybe
little
it's your
tie-in,
Ant-Man.
though. Like
Who cares?
Yeah.
I think we just set our bars properly.
There's
and
room
we
for
let it go.
all.
Yeah, Star Wars
There
is
is.
for everybody, but not all Star Wars is for you. I mean, you discussed it.
all right,
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
go to the
Move
next one.
along, move along.
Yeah,
All right.
I keep it rolling because it's already getting late.
The Acolyte. Let's get into the Acolyte. We got this guy, and he was talking in Japanese, but not in English for some reason. But he was there teaching all these students. This one looks really excited. These ones are like, yes, sir, whatever you say. This is actually a whole different group. There's going to be a lot of teaching of kids, apparently, in this. Then we get the mysterious figure walking through to the bar. You see her walking up to the bar, do all these things. I didn't do this in order. This fight scene, like when they kept saying Kill Bill, I was like, oh, what the fuck are they talking Kill Bill? Like, is this another one of those Rodriguez things? Oh, so violent, whatever. No, this fight scene was Kill Bill. I would like to say, right? Will anybody argue with that? Including the force push. It was pretty sweet. And this little character too has blades. It looked really cool. I thoroughly enjoyed it. The interview with these two
sticks?
ladies too. Huh?
It's Death Sticks.
It is. It's Death Sticks. There you
That's
go.
the star, right? Isn't that's? I think they said that's
Yeah.
Steenberg.
That's
whatever
her.
name is.
Yeah, because when she did her interview, she was talking about this. And if you hadn't seen their interview, I should have cut more parts of it. I didn't put it into slides. It was very exciting. They were super excited about this. It sounds great. There was once again a lot of force talking. We did ask
Totally
100%.
agree, Joe's.
What's that?
I said I agree with Joe's comment. I don't need a massive man over.
Yeah, I don't either. I agree. We did know that there was a lot of chatter that there was Sith in this. We've asked multiple people who actually saw this, the whole trailer, and there were well, if it was there, we missed it because we didn't see any Sith at all in here. There was one more character, but we already covered it. It was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This was really cool. So if you got to see the 45 seconds, which I think is still up on the internet somehow, I should have made this larger. Yeah, or still images, whatever. You can find some of it. But there was a scene where you got to see all these Jedis ignite their lightsabers too, which was part of the trailer after they rolled the Lucasfilms thing on that 45, because there's a total of about 1 minute and 15 in this trailer overall. You didn't miss a ton if you got to see the majority of it, but this was probably the most coolest scene. A lot of people sent me this and said, like, no, we didn't see Sith, but dude, all these Jedi pulling out. And you also got to see Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. What was it? Donatello, whatever?
Jedi Master Donatello.
Jedi Master Donatello. So there you go.
You know what? Look, it's pretty cool to see the first High Republic character.
Well, they're all High Republic.
Well, they're all High Republic characters.
So,
like this one right here could be a ton of people that you don't know.
One that we know. I know.
Oh, yeah, on the screen. Yeah. Yeah, I get what Dom's saying. Yeah. It's good to see that they're using something out of the comics and putting it in.
I was a little super disappointed that the Wookiee Jedi or whatever.
Not super disappointed about anything.
I was a little disappointed in that because I was like, oh, now it's another Wookiee. Like Wookiee Jedi are supposed to be like this rare thing, and now apparently there's another one.
I was very excited about, like, the two things not so excited. One, nepotism. Okay. Number two, I get the Wookiee thing, but it's like, yeah, just because you can do Wookiee Jedis, I don't think everybody needs to be a Wookiee Jedi.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
she said a lot of cool.
I liked her
overall
reason for it behind it. She
that
said
she knew she could do Wookiee.
There are thousands and thousands and thousands of Jedi. So, like, the fact that there are more than one Wookiee Jedi should not surprise you, because there's just tens and thousands of Jedi out there in this time period. So it shouldn't be that.
Yeah, but this is near the end of the High Republic, so there's probably significantly less
want
of them, right?
Yeah, but she also said that she did say some good stuff here when she was going through it. Like, she was a fan, all her stuff with pitching fan. She did seem like a fan too. She actually got really emotional about being able to do stuff too. But she wanted to, as Dom is all, Dom, this is 100% for you. When she was giving this interview, she's like, when I first got in there, I wanted them not to connect to the Skywalker saga at all, or use any of the existing characters, even stuff like Legacy. And it's moving towards the era of Phantom Menace. So, she just wanted to tell a new story about Star Wars. Unfortunately, what she was saying, I don't know if it's going to make Mr. Lopez that happy, but seeing it from the perspective of the villains and how she kept saying bad. She specifically didn't say Sith. She would say bad guys a lot. Reasons why they were
holding back.
She was jibbing her jab.
I'm sure they're instructed not to say Sith.
I know they're not to say stuff too, but she was definitely saying a lot of things. But how you get to see your opportunities of how pretty much the transition, why people wouldn't want to be a part of the light side, and what actually happened with the fail of the Jedi.
I am a little the cast. Now, granted, I don't mind the enthusiasm of the cast, but some of the interviews, I was like a little like I forget the one guy.
There were the
you don't know. So we don't know anything about Star Wars or something like that. I was like, ooh.
Oh no! Yeah, then we were giving input, and she was taking her. Yeah. So the younger there in this scene right here, when we go back, there is a couple of these people. I think it's the guy right there with the orangish lightsaber, and I can't remember who it was, but there was. I should have got this bigger. There was at least two of the people that were here, but when they were doing.
I cringed in a couple interviews. I was like,
I don't know. It was really bad. They were saying like, yeah, we don't know much about Star Wars, but then we decided we were going to give the director and writer, we were giving her all this input. It was really great because we were telling her how Star Wars should be and blah. And it was like, I'm sorry, what did you just say?
But this is took it. This is their first celebration. I cut them.
And she did it. Seeker, did you see that interview?
I watched a bunch of them. They were all that way.
That one was tough. That one was tough.
To have that many people there.
Yeah, but why would you say we were rewriting Star Wars on the fly?
It's the first time they're at a press event for.
They were saying that they were like, they pretty much were taking credit for directing it, and they were not going to have anything to do with Star Wars. They're like, it was so cool just adding in our element and flavor to Star Wars, which we know nothing about. So but But unlike JJ, I don't worry about that. I think that was her putting them on a little bit and going like, yeah, sure, okay, thank you. Could you just go up there and hold the lightsaber?
Well,
and
and, I mean, yeah. So we'll see.
could you get your
She
makeup
does look
done?
like she's sneezing there.
Yeah. What is her name? Oh, is it? Yeah.
I have
Well,
that
I
same
mean,
kind of worry too, to a degree.
I liked Handley a lot, but I'm always worried if someone does good original work and then it's handed a big property that. Yeah. Okay. I get it. She's getting handed a big property. He's taught. Headland is this lady, the director and writer, and she's getting handed something pretty big. So
She is, and it is connected to what they're doing for High Republic stuff. So I get that. She's not like a standalone thing. It's
but what was
not
kind of
Skywalker Saga, but it definitely is connected to the High Republic initiative.
But what was kind of funny was how she was talking about her fandom, and she didn't address those three, but she did kind of say like, "I already had the plan up, and we pretty much stuck to it." So I can sleep at night with what she's saying. But then again, she did cast her wife, which I'm really against nepotism.
She's done that many times, though, right?
Yeah, she did it.
Yeah, I still don't like it. I still don't like it. I don't care what she does. So we'll see.
And it's worked out okay. In the
Okay,
past.
I'm gonna change it. Listen. Hey, believe me, she's not here to look good for you, Jerome. She's not here to look good for you. So, like, let's go. All right, there you go. What is she? I don't understand what that means.
I love that. That's the best.
With your
That needs
glasses
a
that
bell.
low on your nose, it's like automatic pretentiousness.
Metal needs a bell for that one.
What does it mean? I don't get it.
Comic
Yeah, it's all right. You don't get it. You know what? I'm going to give it to
Okay,
Give it to him, Pete. So
Vince, give him the bell.
We get
Yeah,
it.
Vince scores it.
Ring the bell.
Yeah, sorry. I don't meddle. But
You don't
good.
need to know it.
Okay, good. All right, cool. But yeah, no, I mean, I really was enthralled. I listened to her interview like 3 times. I liked what she had to say. It's probably, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I'm stoked for.
Hey, wait, call us
Acolytes.
out on that one.
Hmm?
It is Acolyte.
What's that?
Why
What'd
is
you
this the Acolyte spelled wrong in the title?
Yeah, Acolyte is spelled wrong in the title. It's pretty-
Acolyte. Acolyte.
Oh yeah. Well, that's
that's what I get from copying and pasting Marco.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah,
What?
never copy
Where?
and paste anything Marco puts in a chat.
where does it say this? I don't know.
The
Where it
actual
says it.
title
of
of
the
our
stream.
show.
Oh, good job. Way to go. All
Don't
right.
blame me. I copied and pasted what you wanted to call
Don't,
the show.
dude. I told you the AI on this stupid iPad
I
thing.
told you I didn't have time to AI. It was Easter.
It's AI. I don't. What do you want me to do? It works so great. Just go ask Hartman. Shit's terrible. It rewrites everything you say. Ahsoka original series. Let's get into that. We could change the title. Why'd you just cut and paste it off of something else?
That was
Like,
email
I don't know,
from
the 50,000
August.
times there.
We didn't already know that, right?
I had
That was
other
just-
things
that.
to
They
do.
said
I had
that
to do it
last week.
quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Do you think that's too late?
No, I thought it was earlier than I thought. I was thinking like
Yeah.
December, November, but
No.
I thought November as well.
Well, no,
Ah.
I mean, Skeleton Crew's coming out this year too, so they have to get both of them out this year.
August. This comes out in August.
You know,
No, there's on the newest adaptation of Apple. I'm not gonna get into it. They have like a whatever they call it. Not
I don't have Apple, so don't
Dang.
matter.
the text kind of is done by AI.
yeah. Well, no, not even that. They have the one that's Worderly or whatever they call it.
Yeah. Oh, I don't
Yeah.
know.
I'm first episode will be in Texas in August.
Well, maybe the internet's good there. You might be able to see it.
Place your bet.
Dom, we're gonna have to sell some of your pops so
Hey.
you get better internet.
Wait, hold on. Before we get this, let's put it here. Pete, put it up in the chat.
You know how long it's
Okay.
gonna take?
No, put it up in the poll. No, all you got to just put initials.
Oh
Put
yeah,
NA.
all you got to do. Yeah.
All right, so here we go. Ahsoka. I tried to get the best I could out of this with some clips, but we'll see. Something's coming. Do-do-do-do-do. It's still coming. Something dark. She's doing this. Very interesting here when she jumps down into the hole.
He cuts it.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the thing in the center look like a manhole cover. She just lifted
Yeah.
it up.
There's no stairs in that Jedi temple.
Yeah, she just drops. But dude, as soon as I saw this, it's not just the writing, but doesn't it seem like it's the warp? This is
Lothal, right? This is
Yeah.
Lothal, the temple that was
Yeah.
destroyed, right?
yeah. So are we doing World Between Worlds? Are we doing World Between Worlds?
We
God,
do
I
that
hope
with
not.
the
If
symbol.
you see when she's fighting the let it go into the slides. I'm going to show you.
Hold on. Oh,
I
Dobbs
think
is
we are
sorry.
doing World Between Worlds, but I hope
We are
don't.
doing World
I
Between
think we are.
Worlds. Yeah, I don't want to do.
The time travel.
We get
makes
Sabine
everything
with a
better.
very long hair with Sabine.
know.
No add on to I know. It was
Yeah.
okay. All right.
Yeah,
she's- I kind of cut this part out a little bit because I wanted to show it because it leads into this. This didn't actually happen here; it happened later. But we get the Ezra hologram, which is pretty cool. It's good to see him. He's got the little lightsaber on his belt. Dope. Yep.
Cat.
We got people are freaking out with this, which is funny because do you guys remember Celebration Chicago? They had a ton of these little cats there, and nobody was fucking buying them. And now everybody's freaking out about them.
The stuffed animals?
Yeah, the stuffed animal ones. Yeah, nobody fucking like that was like their whole shop had no shirts left in it, no anything.
They had one of these
Rebels.
Okay. Yeah, we know where it was. We're saying though, like, yeah, that's what they were trying to do was promote the Rebel show, and nobody was buying it, but now apparently it's very popular. We get another look with her with maybe a nose ring, and I don't know. Either way, this was really cool. We got to see the secondary ship for the Ghost. What's that thing called? The little pod that they have. Am I talking to myself?
Oh, what's called? I know it. Oh,
you know what I'm saying? And then there, like I was saying, like we get to see a little back end of Hera looking a little bit better than she did before. We get to see this pre. Now, if you notice, the ground isn't cut out, so she's fighting these like shock troopers ahead of time. Double, triple double. That was pretty cool. We got to see a little bit of Chopper. Huh?
Phantom, yeah, you're right.
The Phantom.
The Phantom.
Number one war criminal in Star Wars.
Sticks. What's that?
The number one war criminal in Star Wars.
Oh, yeah. JJ hates Chopper because he.
I don't hate him. He's just mass murderer. That's all.
Oh, yeah. But pretty dope. We got some Chopper, and Chopper looks chopperly. I mean, he loo's good, so can't be mad at that.
Mass murder. How many people?
It's not called Baby Ghost. What?
How many people did Luke kill?
Yeah,
Chopper's at like what did I say in the one thing? 12,000.
Yeah, he killed a lot. There was one when we did it. He killed a lot.
He crashed like 3 ships.
How many people on that Death Star?
We got Balin, and we'll talk about this a little bit later because he's narrating a lot of stuff. He says for others that we get this character right here with the blonde hair, who ends up killing. Nobody's doing
Empire,
anything.
Right?
See, that's what I thought. I've heard people say that they weren't fighting the Empire, but that
does not look like a New Republic uniform.
That does not look like New Republic here at all. It's usually not that tight up. So I thought this was. I was going to ask that question. So thank you, JJ. But this looks like an Empire type ship that they're on. Her blade is orange. I guess we can talk about that later because somebody wanted me to mention it. But power, she does a foot. I mean, she looked really good doing it.
Bang.
Then for sure, we get on the fall where we get to see another picture of Sabine watching Ahsoka's plane come through. That'll link up later with 2 X-Wings. And there's Ahsoka, and this is kind of like the part where we saw them at the end of Rebels talking.
Yeah, but she has long hair here. But in the cartoon, she had short hair.
Yeah.
Dave Filoni doesn't give a shit about canon, dude. We've established
also
that.
hair.
Wearing a robe.
I'm not going to care about hair.
I do.
It's also been a bit of time. Hair grows.
No continuity. Nobody cares. All right. It's been a while.
Look at that smirk on her face.
We just saw what Vernestra looks like with no hair. Like
She just cut a fart. That's why she's smirking. She's smiling because she let one go.
What's up with her smirk? What do you mean? What's up with her smirk? She's seeing an old friend telling jokes, man. Don't you smirk when you?
Like she has like some kind of a problem with her mouth.
These comics, the Jedi. I think it was one from KOTOR 1. Okay. Got a couple more things. We got Styx's moment to shine. Styx. Here we go. Now I should have put in the other clip where they replaced them with Huntington Bear. Is Huntington Bear? Yeah.
Paddington Bear.
I was like, who's
Huntington, I don't know whatever the character's name is. We didn't read those fucking Paddington Bear. But we didn't. Go ahead, Styx. Moment to shine. Let's go.
So we get Senator Hamado Ziano, the father of Kazuna Ziano from Resistance, and it's a good add-in for me because it puts Resistance into the fold.
Into the fold of what?
How?
Well, I don't know.
Nobody cares.
That's a dumb answer.
Get him. Good job, Styx. Styx is happy because if you guys don't know, Resistance is Styx's favorite show. We've been bashing
23 appearances. What we needed.
We've been bashing it for years, and Styx always defends it.
Ever since I've been watching you guys have been poo-pooing it.
It's because it was trash. But there you go. At least you get a connection here. You get a little bit of an Easter egg. So there we go, buddy. Congratulations. And then they close up here. I start hearing whispers. She looks like she smelled that fart
I know.
Oh, she's hearing the whispers.
And this is kind of what I was saying. Like this part of Thrawn, and I didn't
Whoever
get
smelt
that
it,
great
felt
of it. But when you look at Thrawn from this angle and it moved a little bit further, just it looks finished, and it didn't look finished in that other thing. But they mentioned his return. Now listen, this was Bale saying this, and then this is Ahsoka. I mean, this is two different parts where she actually worded this compared to where it was before. So these aren't lines going back together. I know that dude, JJ hates this and thinks that Dave is out to ruin everything, but I don't think so. I trying to keep low expectations. Yeah. I'm with Sticks. I think it's
They seem like they're very much doing.
Where's the ruler?
It seems like they're very much doing Heir of the Empire and very much not caring that Timothy Zahn wrote 6 books that wrote his character and everything else.
Yeah, I don't buy it. I don't buy that, JJ. I don't think we know enough. We'll see.
I wouldn't be surprised if Ray Stevenson's character is like Booth from Heir to the Empire, and yeah.
Oh, that's what we were gonna say. Yeah.
I think that's exactly right. JJ.
Yeah, so we could go to it now. Do you guys think this is going to be a version?
There's still more in the trailer, isn't there? There's still
maybe.
Yeah,
you have to go back.
You gotta go
Okay,
forward.
yeah.
Finish it.
All right, we'll finish it. Then we got this broad. Huh? What? Dude, I think you guys are all breaking up.
That's the other one from
We got more
Yeah.
again.
That was from the other Ahsoka show. Then this is
is
where
the
they
world between worlds. See, this is the outskirts of the world between worlds.
Or it could be Canto Bite, and they got a lot of spotlights in the background.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
someone forgot to take the camera out.
That also looks like, I was about to say, that looks like a powered light there.
Yeah, it is. It's a power light. It's going to be, if this is World Between Worlds, though, he has still stated that he doesn't know how it works. So we're going to be in for a world of trouble.
Yep.
She did
It
another
looks worse
lightsaber.
with set lighting that's in frame.
Yeah, and there's
What's up with the leg? Why her leg was up? You see her leg? The way her leg is?
She's kicking.
Because this isn't the actual fucking clip, but if you watch the fight scene, he pushes her back to the wall. She uses the wall to push off.
Yeah.
Totally makes sense.
Yeah.
I know. Hey.
Hey, Dom, you want to know why? Because her movement's a lot fucking better in this than it was in the first time we saw her.
I thought this scene looked good.
Really good. Yeah. Everything I said bad about her at the last scene, it is the complete opposite. All this looked really good. I'm not going to let you guys shit on my parade. I enjoyed this.
No, I'm not sure. Okay.
Her hair looking pretty good too. Yeah, I mean,
You're not gonna have any nepotism
I hope
complaints?
that's it.
What's that?
Go on.
This was actually weird because there was 2 cuts of this, and at one point you saw this frame, and then it looked like it was cut up that somebody was driving it against Ahsoka's ship with a helmet on. Now, some people said that they think it's an Inquisitor, maybe, but then like the helmet kind of looked like. But they also did this scene where they cut this in. It's very confusing what was going on. She might not actually be shooting at Ahsoka. It might have been somebody else that was doing it. And then you see her aboard. I actually thought this is fucking stupid. Like, do we need this? This is the one part I did have a problem with. We need
that
this.
looks like New Republic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Well, yeah, he did the Darth Vader scene.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
Rogue One
It's
scene.
Rogue One.
Yeah.
It's
He did, which is
right
like,
down to the choking. Look at it.
Yeah.
Choking.
which is
That's
the
not her,
Luke scene.
that's the female one, isn't it?
No, it's the male. It was
Oh,
Bale.
it's the male.
This is what
It's
he
Bale.
it's
Which
spins
one's-
like. Saber.
Yeah, which, I mean, I don't know, man. Like this, I was a little bit disappointed in, but I mean, what do you expect out of Dave at this point? We get a better look at. Yeah, they're saying there wasn't many Jedi left. Apparently, as Dom stated earlier, there's
Inquisitor.
actually a shitload of Jedi left. Then you got this scene where they were fighting.
Keep adding to them.
Yeah, between the double sword, laser sword. This is the one everybody thinks is I mean, I don't know if everybody thinks this, but
Well, everybody said 8th brother, but I think it's just an Inquisitor. I don't know.
Inquisitor, yeah, whatever it matters. It does look like Inquisitor.
Brother Inquisitor, yeah.
It's an Inquisitor, and that's who looked like it was in the ship that was trying to shoot Ahsoka.
You think 8 brother's dead until they introduce time travel?
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
No,
When he goes, I have no
touch
clue how
that, JJ,
time
just
travel
don't.
works. But this fight scene once again looked really great. Now, this is at the beginning of the fight scene. She jumps out the window and ends up getting down there to meet him. She does the superhero bow
Superhero landing.
Yeah.
Landing.
superhero landing. What are we booing? We did see a ship open up, which looked like
Uh-huh.
it was Thrawn, and then they gave us this. This was in the extended trailer.
I think
And they
Jerome
gave
thinks
us-
it's Barris, and it's not. I don't think it's Barris.
Who's
I think
Barris?
Quinn versus
Oh,
Barris.
Oh no.
Talking about
Oh,
the
he thinks the
female?
quit. No, I think he thinks the female is with the white hair.
That doesn't,
not the
well, she's not
Inquisitor.
green for
Which
one.
one? Which one do you think is Barris, there, Jerome?
This one right here that's fighting Sabine. And then Sabine
Ezra's
all of a
lightsaber,
sudden,
by the way.
yeah, Sabine all of a sudden's got a green lightsaber and she's fighting.
Ezra's
He's got-
lightsaber.
Ezra's lightsaber.
Somehow, apparently she's
We
got
know-
Ezra. although
We know
don't
Ezra gave it to her at the end of Rebels.
Yeah, this is the
that's true.
problem though. Well, hold on now. This is the problem. If you look at this, the older
He's got his
version of
lightsaber
Ezra,
on.
he's got his lightsaber on. There's a problem.
Because
See,
he
it's a hologram, but
recorded
when
the
you-
video when he still had it. He recorded it before he said.
But why is he so
He
old?
said, and at the end of Rebels, he said, "If you see that, then I had to leave. I had to do it
Right,
back."
but he's
I thought that was
old in this
Snap
one.
Wexley.
No, that's
he's-
that's the recording. Whether it's right or wrong, that's the
And she's
recording.
got long
that
hair.
was-
I mean, hey, look, Wayseeker. Yeah, I get it. Dave doesn't care. I get it. He doesn't.
no,
get
it's actually right. Dave does care. He got that right. He just, doesn't look
Yeah,
like.
except
Ezra.
for Ezra's not
Casting somebody
50.
entirely wrong age.
Yeah, he's not 30. Yeah, he's not 35 years old at
This
that
looks
point.
just as good as the Thrawn image we saw. So just get over.
Fair. Yeah, I can get that. All right. So there we go. And then we can just talk about it. The lady with the white hair, is this a new version of Jade? And is the guy the new version of whatever? I mean, like a
Sabella.
different version, but like
Okay, Ross.
we're going to get
I
a
think
clone
so.
dude that shows up sometime in time travel. And
We bring it back to the canon hair.
I don't know if he'll go full on cloning because God, I hope not. There's enough cloning nonsense in Star Wars, but
Yeah.
like, I think that's very much the intention is that they're set up as Booth and like Jade is his hand.
Hey, what's up, Dub?
You don't think they're gonna do cloning when cloning has been such a big part of Mando, and they're trying.
Yeah,
to
I think they're going to use. I think Jade's going to be the hand.
I'm just
This
saying,
is
I hope it doesn't
Jade,
show up
not
as a
Barris.
storyline in the thing. But who's he
Dude,
supposed to be the
are
clone
you
of?
kidding me? He's 100% said.
Watch
Me
him
and
be
my
like
brother
Rey's father.
live air. They said that they see. That's where I think that he's name dropping errors because of that. He wants to link somehow these two characters to the book that his brother writes. And as JJ, even though Wayseeker disagrees, because Wayseeker thinks when Dave says I talked to Timothy, me and JJ believe that he's still referring to that time he says he talked to him, and Timothy said, "No, we haven't talked, and I can't tell him what to do anyways. He's just going to do whatever he wants." Like 3 months later, so like that's where we think it
I
is
mean, I
because Dave
kinda
does that a
believe-
lot. But
I kind of believe he talked to. I believe he talks to Timothy.
No.
Once
Hold
or
on.
twice, but then goes and does whatever the hell he wants. It's
Yeah.
not like we talked to Timothy Zahn to get it right. No, you
Yeah,
talked to
no,
Timothy
yeah,
Zahn
that's just
because
it, yeah.
you just say you had to do it.
Yeah,
I
Tim,
don't
you're using
think-
your character. All right, cool.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't
exactly.
think. Oh, sorry. There was 2 trailers. One was extended, one wasn't.
Yeah, we put together some of the.
We're not saying that
non-release-
she's no. Hold on. We're not saying she is Jade because he has said. Well, who knows? Who
think she's
cares? Because
like-
Dave doesn't care.
I mean, I
Yeah.
don't think he's Booth either. He's obviously Balin.
Yeah,
but
yeah. His
I
name's
think he's
Baylor.
like
Yeah,
Booth.
he's gonna. But we're saying like it's
Yeah, the
adjacent.
character will play the role.
When Dave Filoni takes from Legends, it's never exact.
Yeah.
It's highly similar, but never exact.
Mhm.
So
You
they're not
think
gonna have
those
the same names
Jerome?
and all that nonsense?
Do you think those 2 are twins? One's got red skin.
That or father
One-
and daughter.
Yeah, no one's got red skin. One doesn't. But
Who's
no,
got
I don't
red
think-
skin?
Who's got red
she
skin?
does. She's short skin.
I would be shocked.
It's
if
her-
that
That's
was-
the hue
It's
of the lightsaber,
it's Balin's
obviously, that's
Padawan.
it.
It's Balin's Padawan. I was reading about that. That's who she is.
Well, I get that, but
Yeah, we
But-
understand that. No, like he's the teacher.
I don't think she has red skin. I think that was the hue
Yeah, I
of the
didn't see it,
lightsaber.
red
Oh,
skin.
you didn't think she was orange?
No, I
one?
think it's
No,
glow.
I think it's the glow of the lightsaber.
All right,
Lightsaber. It's orange. And the reason of the lightsaber.
right there. Oh yeah, I guess she's right. You're right. You're right. She's very
It's the
pale
white
there.
hair. The white hair makes everything.
Yeah, the white hair makes stuff look a little bit chilly. Okay, cool.
But no, the orange lightsabers Dave said was intentional.
Yeah, intentional.
And his exact quote was,
Yeah.
"Who you think they are may not be who."
Oh, I don't think you do because it's not going to be who it's like. Once again, the Thrawn from Heir to the
I wanna show
Empire.
you
I
something.
still. What? What's up, Dom?
Vader has an orange lightsaber in the poster, so they kind of took it from the poster itself.
I know that. I don't think that's what Dave was doing though.
I-
Dave was
I
saying,
know,
"Oh,
but-
Yeah, that was good. You also get an orange lightsaber in the video games.
Dave was trying
I
to
know,
make it
but-
say that, it's a way of saying that maybe she's not. Maybe they're not who you
Jedi
think they
or
are.
Sith. Yeah,
That's why I think
think
they're like going to be like a Booth character because Booth was not Jedi or something.
That-
He was
yes.
formerly Jedi, but
That's-
he's not
yeah.
a Sith either. So
That we agree. I think I agree too. I agree with that. I think Wayseeker. That's kind of the line of thinking. Six, is that not the line of thinking you were on also with that one?
As far as the saber goes.
Yeah. As far as the saber goes, and that who these people are.
Yeah, I mean, there's only one other person that we've seen, and that's in the video games, and that's Cal Kestis. But
Yeah.
that was an option. But yeah.
Yeah. So, but I think just to explain it to Justin, I still think, even though they did say heir to the Empire, I think they're going to do a Thrawn adjacent just like that, and I think these are going to be adjacent like Jade and
also they could just be leveraging that title.
No, what I'm saying is like it's not the same one. They just do a newer
no, I know.
version of them. Or different.
It's all in interviews and everything. He's referencing heir to the Empire, or like the influence of things. So like,
Well, he said that's
where
he said that's where he likes. Yeah, that's where he likes. That's what I'm saying. Like he's a weird. Yes, but he does weird stuff like that. JJ, I don't know.
I'm just saying. I think it's going to be more similar to Legends.
I think
of
it is
Empire than it is New Thrawn.
He also says in those interviews, I have no clue why I put Thrawn in the middle of space, and I had no plans to use him again because I couldn't figure out what
He
to
didn't
do.
say he
with
had
him.
no plans. He's
He
just
didn't
like,
say he had no plans.
I
He
made
said
a
he didn't
bad
know how to get them
decision.
back.
He said he made a
I
bad
don't know
decision.
how
He
to
doesn't
get him
know
back.
Okay, when you say I don't know how to get him back, that means you had no plans.
That's not
You-
true. It just
And then-
didn't
I
even
found
have
the,
it worked
I
out
found the
yet.
interview of Timothy Zahn saying exactly how he would get them back.
Yeah, and Timothy tells you exactly how you get him back, and then goes,
And then,
"No,
and
I
then Dave
haven't talked to
doesn't use it
Dave
at
about
all.
this. Yeah, I haven't talked to him about this at all." Like, no, I think it's funny. I don't know, man. It looked good. All I gotta say is it looked better than what we've seen Ahsoka before. Once again, I don't set Dave's live action stuff
Oh yeah, I
on the
forgot we
same
had a poll.
on the same tier that I put his animated stuff. So
This is his first project. I'm not holding any of his one-off stuff.
yeah, I don't think you
This
can.
is his first live action project where he is in control of everything.
I don't think, and we gotta, I think we gotta temper expectations for that.
I don't think we do.
You guys never temper expectations.
Contrary to
You guys don't think anybody
what
should temper
Favreau would probably have
expectations.
us believe, I think he did an awful lot of guidance, if you want to call it that, through season 1 of Mando and stuff.
Maybe.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
oh, man, mentoring definitely.
Rebels is like my all-time favorite Star Wars thing. So I am coming in this with like high expectations as you can possibly get, and I'm hoping he exceeds it. But like, it's got to live up to Rebels to me, and I expect Dave to do that. And that's where I'm going into this. And this doesn't say he's not going to do that. So there was nothing here that said I'm worried.
I have faith, and I certainly hope to keep using Peter Ramsey because he seems to be the only person that can competently like direct going from animation to live action.
Yeah, sure.
I hope to God they use him more in this. But
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm not expecting that. I don't think it's going to be as good as his animated stuff, but
Well, what's the results? I don't feel like anybody is hating.
yeah.
no, I'm still excited for it. There's just
Yeah,
things
I'm
that
excited for it.
worry me a little bit, like the whole.
I'm not worried
Yeah.
about those. Like I said, I'm not worried about those things. I don't.
I still am optimistic about it. It's not like I'm hating on it.
I
I'm just
blame it
simply
on the
stating
hat.
that.
Oh no, I agree. Did you? What was the poll? Did I lose that poll? Of course, I lost
Yeah,
that.
You
poll.
did lose
lost
the
it.
poll.
Of
You did
course,
lose
I
it.
lose.
I can
I'm
only put
100%.
4. It wouldn't move all 6. So me and Dom, I figured no one was going to pick Dom.
What was the
Dom's not
first?
going to hate on it.
What was the first poll result of the shows? I saw it start, but I didn't get to see the rest of it.
The movies.
The movies. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Here we go. Here are the movies. Most people want Dawn of the
Literally,
Jedi.
the movie that there's
Jedi.
nothing the least about. It's the one that everybody wants. That may be the problem with Star Wars.
And then we also got Dom's. How many figs did he pre-order?
Which will very much be Prime Jedi, right? I mean, we're thinking that.
Prime
Yeah.
Jedi, maybe.
I don't even know
yeah.
if it's gonna be Jedi. I just think it might be the Force.
I'm not.
I mean,
It's so
I
far
have a
out that
feeling-
I don't even start caring about that. Yet,
yeah,
to be honest
I
with you.
have a feeling that they didn't tease.
Oh
Prime
wait, no, it's supposed to
Jedi
happen in
and
2025.
the other movies for just the funs of it.
Jesus.
I'm
Yeah.
thinking it'll not relate to the Dark Horse comic book at all. Sure.
No,
No,
2025 though. We're getting. Don't
Except for
worry.
maybe
About it.
Tython.
Talk it
That
up.
would be the only similarity.
Is it going to hate on? Yeah, no, I'm not. Why would I hate on it, dude? I told you this is like one of the best weeks ever. They've had a ton of great stuff out. I
I will
mean,
say this thing. I think people will be a little disappointed because, and I'm sure they did it intentionally, but you didn't see her in the armor hardly at all.
Yes.
I think people will be a little disappointed if you don't see her in the armor.
I agree.
Well,
So
they'll save that moment.
I hope they do have her in the armor, which I'm probably sure they do. But I just
Oh
hope they have her in there.
yeah. You got to put her in the armor, right?
I know that's what I'm saying. I hope
Yeah,
they
but I
do,
think that's going to be a save.
I think she's gonna cut her hair and then be. I think she's gonna cut her hair and then be in the armor.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I
mean, that's what.
that.
Am I
Show her
just imagining?
spray
I
painting
could have
design.
sworn we saw her in a leak trailer, and not in a leak trailer, in the teaser stuff they showed.
Yeah, with her looking at the wall.
Looking at the wall, and she had the hip pads on from her armor. So I would.
She did have this. Yeah.
Yeah.
The jacket on there too. I think
She did have the jacket on.
The jacket over the armor. You don't.
She'll have her jetpack at some point too.
She had at least she has the tights on too and everything like that. All right. Well, yeah. I mean, not exactly how I thought she was going to look. But
In an interview, that the episodes will skew a little bit longer than Mandalorian. He tried to keep it moving as fast as he could.
Mandalorian's been short this season for most episodes.
But they are going to skew a little bit longer than Mando.
Cool. So do we want to get into toys? Do we want to get into Mando or the shitty comic books we have?
I think we need to hold toys off till Dom's internet is reliable.
Yeah, if we do it tomorrow.
We'll do even if we do something recorded tomorrow because we got to get through all the Marvel stuff tomorrow. Let's do Mando, and then if we got time, wait, it's Sunday. We have to get. Okay, let me do comics real quickly. It's gonna be fast. Put up the clock. 10 minutes. Star Wars. This book sucks. It was horrible. Luke went up there, got in a fight with the things. Of course, he destroyed them all, threw them off because that was part of the deal. The one-eyed guy goes like, "Yeah, we got the other little creepy corn kid." All of a sudden, he has a flashback to Darth Vader, and his lightsaber's all jacked up. He goes, "I know what I need to do now." We get to see. Speaking of what did you say, JJ, earlier about the one? Whatever. We got the High Republic Jedi in the background. All of a sudden, Lando gets lucky, hooking it up. The person comes back from Final Fantasy, one of the city guards, and they decide to take a big net and put all the ships together because that's how they're going to get through space. Big surprise, doesn't work out. Other tomfoolery assures that screws up Lando getting laid, and then they end up having the ships of the Republic tow all the other ships in, and then Luke's in his bathrobe with a yellow saber. Boy, that book sucked. Okay,
It's better than this one.
But with that being said, it was better than Hidden Empire 5. I hope you didn't waste money on this piece of garbage. They're fighting against the who cares? Nobody cares. Then all of a sudden, to end the Afra arc, which isn't even going to end this week because they have Afra coming out next week, so they're there. Vader just force pushes the Sith whatever out of her. Great. They end up going to this. There's no Sith inside of that. Darth Vader's like, oh man, whatever. They're like, we're gonna get him. Knight of Ren comes in and goes, oh, they kind of got him trapped before they even get put in there and decides to blow him up. And then they're like, oh no, my plans are gone. Darth Vader and the Emperor out there, and everybody's like, shit, we're all gonna die. And then the Empire shocks all the Knights of Ren and says, you guys are idiots. And then Kira says, I have to go away for a while. Turns out Luke and Leia were the two people in the robes that nobody gave a shit about. And Kira is in a bar getting drunk. Okay. The end. Next week, we've got more bounty.
Let's talk about this before you go on. This was we spent 2 years working up to this.
Mm-hmm.
This is the culmination of 2 years of crossovers. And that's what we got. Kira doesn't die. It's a tragedy, but it's not a huge tragedy.
Nothing happened.
There's nobody in the cage. That whole line had nothing to do with it.
Nothing to do with anything.
Only person that dies is Chan or whatever her name is.
The one who's already 3/4 dead anyways.
And that's all that happened in 2 years of trying to weave everything together.
Yep. Yeah.
I'm really glad that's what we spent 2 years working towards.
These two books were atrocious and just hard. I'm
fine with Star Wars 33 being bad because, whatever.
I'm not fine with that either. It's trash.
This is the culmination of 2 years of work.
Well, this is why I'm worried tomorrow when they make that announcement about the crossover. This is exactly why I can't get excited about it because of this.
Yeah, what's the difference? Who cares?
Yeah. after this, you really want a Star Wars cross? Who gives it? This was a crossover. It was shit. And by the way, some of these books still are coming out in the next week, so we're not even gonna get the full cross. They gave us the end storyline of the crossover, and then we're gonna get crap books after that. So, poo choo. This sucks. Anyways, that's all I'm gonna talk about. I'm done with it. Bounty Hunters. We're gonna get Infernal Squad. There you go. Enter the Infernal Squad. We're gonna get really Infernal Squad. By the way, that Sprouse cover, maybe what the. That Yoda on that Sprouse cover is horrendous. I think he's literally
dying, man. He has the right to look bad. My man's dying.
Dude. You can't do that to Yoda. All right, but he did. And then here we go. Yeah, we're still gonna be dealing with the Eternals in Africa because we didn't finish that storyline off somehow. So nobody cares.
It's been like a year.
We do. Yeah, it's been like 2 years. We get High Republic. This looks good. It looks good. This is actually.
We got to see how Olivia lives. Like,
this is gonna be good.
To see what happens with.
We're gonna have some more of the sorcerers and then everything. This is gonna be super good. So make sure you pick it up. Then we get the creepy Ewoks. I'm buying it. What does it say?
900 years.
The art's just terrible.
Ewoks. You get to look as good. You will not.
This is actually there's a decent Momoka cover, so that's the thing.
The My Little Pony one?
Yeah, I like that. My little jabronis.
I kind of like the one that looks more like Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Yeah, that's cool too. All right. FOC. So we've got, Ewoks is going to be what Ewoks is going to be. High Republic looks good. This looks like terrible.
What do you expect?
I'm interested in Bounty Hunters.
I'm interested in Bounty Hunters. Next week,
Bounty Hunters is turning here, and so like let's see what the direction is going. So,
yeah, it should be all right. The Ewok books are never that terrible that they put out. They are what they are. But 2 out of 3 books look good for sure. We're gonna have a good week next week, I think.
4 books. After 2, we got 4 books.
I said 2 out of 4, 2 out of 3.
We said 2 out of 3. Yeah,
I think because after I don't know if I can read it next week, to be honest with you. We also I screwed us up. This is the Nameless. Well, we got Nameless number 2 is finally coming out on FOC, so there are 3, which means we're gonna get Nameless 2 out soon. FOC also has Darth Vader number. Only person reading this is Jedi Anyhow 34. Oh boy, yeah, that's a rough one. But look at this. There you go, Dom. For you, fuck Dom.
They're doing solo covers.
Yeah, 5th anniversary.
They're doing it. Yeah, 5th anniversary.
Oh, you got to be kidding! 5th.
Because we all love 5th anniversary.
That's all we need is the 5th anniversary covers. All right.
There you go. Now you got your short for the week.
There you go. No, Dom's loves that one. He's gonna get it. FOC.
I'm all.
And then FOC. It looks like the sorcerer group takes over Tai, whatever that guy's name is. That they've kind of defeated those 2 characters. So who cares?
And the middle one's an Aha, right?
It is. It looks slick. It does look slick. It looks slick.
I like it.
Speaking of covers, yep. Yeah.
I think cover 9.
Wayseeker, anything about this cover?
There's a character who we think is important.
Yeah, right, it doesn't have a hole through it? I don't know. All right, there you go. And then they're doing a second print of Jabba Palace because everybody fucking needs it.
God, can't get by without this.
Yeah, this is great. Right here. There's no way the first prints sold out. They're everywhere.
And then 1 in 25 is getting a second print too.
How you feel about that, Dom, after buying 3?
That's how he feels. All right, there we go. That was comics as fast as I could do it. Son of
a. There's Tom's answer.
All right, let's get into Mando so we can get divided. Put up the poll. Half the people is going to hate this, and half the people aren't going to hate this.
Put up the poll. What poll?
Poll. I don't know. Put up a poll.
Like I know what that means. Put up the poll.
Put up a poll. Who's going to hate this and who's going to like this? Just put it up. Put up some poll. I don't know.
I told you before. There's only 4 options. There's 6 of us.
Okay. All right. Well, Sticks is not going to dislike.
Let's skip doing that.
No, more polls. More polls, please. All right. Here we go. Did you put up the poll?
No, I didn't put up shit.
All right. Put up the poll.
I'm going to have to too. So.
The Mandalorian. Okay, good. Just enough time for Pete to shit on the Mandalorian. Could you put up a poll, Pete? Who's going to shit on the Mandalorian more, Pete or JJ? All right, here we go.
Okay, I can do that. I can go up to 4 options.
Well, I think you're the only 2 that are going to shit on this. So,
Why do you think I'm going to shit on it?
I don't know, because you do.
Maybe
Sticks
I will.
might.
We start off with a nice ship,
Oh,
and Dom groaning. I thought this was kind of cool. They served, we get to see them serve a fish. I didn't understand the point of this, but I still thought it was pretty cool
it's like Dune.
because he decided what?
It's like Dune.
Yeah, it was like Doom. They decided to eat the fish with the pH. I found a way to bypass. They talk about bypassing the trade routes. That was kind of cool. I thought they were actually a smuggle stuff. And then it says, oh, they sensed the Imperial ship. And I was like, oh, maybe they're doing some like recon work for it, but it wasn't that. They pulled it down and got really serious real quickly. Turns out it's a female. Surprised about that because you don't get too many females in this species. Usually it was portrayed as males, but that's okay. They get on the comms and we get to see the back of it, and it does not look like it's Imperials at all. It looks like downfrost. Dang. It looks like Mandalorians. So we got a bunch of Mandalorians on there. And who's the magical Mandalorian? Oh, well, there it is. It's Wolf. Didn't see this one coming. And Pete's favorite wrestler.
Spray.
Yeah. No, sorry, Axe, not Wolf. My bad.
Well,
Thank
yeah,
you.
that's Axe
Wolf.
Wolf, or whatever.
Axe Wolf. Good call. And then so all the characters now are returning that everybody's been asking for. I like to see this too. I mean, I thought it was all right. It was a little creepy, and I'll show you the creepy part in a minute. Oh, well, it turned out that they weren't smuggling anything or they weren't doing anything bad. They had it's a trap. What the heck is the name of that species? Calamari on board, and it turns out that it's actually Romeo and Juliet, and it's a love affair, and
that was Spider-Man's little brother.
I don't know what that means.
The actor who plays Spider-Man, that was his little brher. Tom Holland's little brother was the calamari dude.
Wow, everybody's taking breaks during this. They really didn't like this episode. Either way, so I didn't have a problem with any of this part right here.
I didn't either. I was happy to see Sasha Banks back.
Yeah, this is a little creepy. I wish they would have given her some. She's looking like, could you give me a line though?
Yeah, she literally give me something.
Could I get a freaking line? Then this part was awkwardly cringy, but whatever.
The facial.
It wasn't even like a kiss. It was like, I'm gonna tickle your chin wrinkles.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know what the hell is going on there. But then next up, what
it was.
Yeah, so next up, they're like, hey, listen, go get it. And she did say a good point. She's like, listen, they're gonna blow us up if we don't. You have to go back. I'll try to get you. I don't know if that's going anywhere, but I thought it was cool. It was good to see them. I know it's another thing where they just want to show every type of Dave type character there. So, but we get guns for hire. Then we start to see a ship go on to a planet. Turns out that it's Bo and her family. We got a little bit of Grogu there. We got a little Mando there.
Grogu and my two Mandos.
Yeah, they're doing a little family road trip to a planet. And this turned out not to be Mandalorian temples. This turned out to be something else. And they get trapped in there, and they're like, okay, we're going to go see. This is where the fleet is hanging out. We know this is where Axe Wolf body spray, Axe body spray Wolf is hanging out. So we'll go there. We'll go there to see them, and then they get trapped or beamed in. I really thought this was going to be a problem. I thought this was going to be, like, at this point, I was like, oh, cool. They're going to get, like, right in fight action right off the bat. It turned out that we saw some Imperial droids, or I guess that's how you make Imperial droids now. You just paint them really shitty black, but whatever. It turns out the droids are kind of nice. I still thought it might be a setup and creepy. They put them in the Disney tunnels. What?
No, I'm just laughing. Yeah, they got on the monorail.
The monorail.
Yeah, they put them on the monorail.
Sing the song.
In Epcot Center.
Yeah.
Monorail.
So there we go, the monorail, and then all of a sudden, oh, there you go. Give me one of these, and give me one of those. There we go. 2.5 Mando. Yeah, that's awesome. She's like, where the hell are we, and what are we doing? And you can't see what Mando's doing. And then we go, oh shit, yeah. That's a lot of color. And why is there a giraffe in the background? I don't know. I will say this: I typically enjoy Jack Black and Lizzo, but I did not enjoy either one here personally. But oh well, they weren't on for that long. So, hey, Dom, did you love this? You got to see lots of aliens.
Yeah, but then, like I said, I love the alien thing, but Jack Black and Lizzo, I could have did without. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, I think there was something JJ was saying that they're just going to give everybody cameos for cameo sakes at this point, and they obviously did.
I'm sorry, I'm using the other place. Star Trek is for cameo.
Yeah, I don't. Yep.
Tom,
yeah,
you love cameos. That's all you want. You don't want these. You want other characters, but we.
Yeah, he does.
I don't get that.
Yeah, I don't understand. Like, it's not like either one of them did like a bit. Like they're promoting some other thing. Like, oh,
no, they just said they were fans and they wanted to be on the show, so they're letting people.
I know,
but if you're
made it kind of comical, and and look,
hold on. I didn't take those roles. By the way, if we're having shit sandwiches here, Lizzo wasn't the center of the shit sandwich. Jack Black was the center of the shit sandwich because whatever that was, that was distracting, but it wasn't that long. I also had
I liked it. This is fun.
Yeah,
this is where I hate it. This is where I hate it. Why do we gotta stop throwing fucking Grogu up like a bag of chips every 2 fucking minutes? I'm sick of seeing this. Stop doing it.
Grogu, he doesn't adjust to strangers that well, and all of a sudden, the food he flips over.
Could you? I did thought that was kind of cute, but I would.
Can you cut up a picture worse than that? Like, what is this?
And look at this.
Wayseeker? You don't like it, do it yourself. All right. Because it's the worst scene ever. All right. Now getting back. So they're back outside and they're like, hey, we got this little thing going on, blah, 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 blah. A little foreshadowing. Then that's part from last episode that I cut these over on top. So then they go see.
Oh, the shitty land of the lost. Yeah, let's skip over that.
Yeah. So then they go see. Then they go see the.
Complain all you want about Jack Black's performance. That goddamn trans.
No. It was this episode's 100,000 times better than that
goddamn Halloween costume.
There wasn't.
I like last episode.
This episode was not by far their worst episode. There's good stuff in this episode. But they gave us a bunch of foreshadowing now. We're going into the foreshadowing that they always do. And they show us this Mandalorian, as Dom has said before, this guy's leading a bunch of Mandalorians. Doc Brown here.
They
just
made
leading
him
a ton of Mandalorians.
That wasn't the character I wanted.
This is the radical right here.
There's the radical.
Hey, I actually didn't mind that he was, we'll talk about it later. But yeah.
Oh, listen to this. Lewis said he already saw it. I believe him. And he said it's amazing. I've heard that from a lot of people. I don't want to spoil it, though.
I already know the first 7 minutes of it. Oh, yeah.
Stop. We just said a lot of people are letting it go. We're not going to leak it go, okay?
No, I'm not going to let anything. I just said
amazing?
Anyways, this guy shows a couple pictures. You get to see. I thought they did a great job with all the droids too. The droids are starting to miss it, and he gives you the hey, this button could shut everything down. Foreshadowed the shit out of what was going to happen here.
Ready Player One? Was he going to shut down the Oasis?
Yes, he was going to shut down the Oasis.
There's always a big red button.
They go downtown to go see where some of these.
Mandalorian.
To go talk to one of the guys. Where's
doesn't even have a cover?
The Ugnaughts.
They're down there talking to the Ugnaughts. Apparently, Ugnaughts don't like women. That's fine. I mean,
that's not true.
Like strangers.
Had nothing to do with women.
No, 100% true. 100% true, Wayseeker.
No, it had nothing to do with women.
Hey, stop protecting your incels. Go on SNS if you want to protect incels. Let's go.
I'm not trying to protect him. I just don't think that was the reason.
Yeah, no, they didn't like her because she was questioning.
I know, God.
So it's like elves in Middle Earth, I like Middle Earth. They don't know how to talk to him.
Real. He goes. When he said the line, he goes. What did he say again?
I've spoken.
He goes, I've spoken. Yeah, it was corny, but funny. It was funny. It was corny and funny. Yeah. And then he did they get respected. Yeah, I get it.
Gender was not the reason. Come on now, don't bring it into it.
It was a Wayseeker. It was a Jesus. It was.
I know it was a joke, but yeah. Well, then we move on. That's all.
Okay, yeah, but Wayseeker's still not moving on. He's still dying. He's dying on that stride in this episode. Okay, buddy. So whatever. So they give the talk back and forth. We get through the whole thing. Finally, he's reluctantly tells them, well, which is kind of bullshit because they did create crappy product, but whatever. He's like, it's not crappy product. You can't insult him like that. And then Mando proceeds to go in.
Didn't. They were sabotage, and it wasn't his fault.
Yeah, but he proceeds to go in and start kicking droids for some reason.
No, that's the best. This was the funniest. I like this.
The only part that I didn't understand is these droids could never move like this, could they?
No.
I was like, I didn't understand that.
All of a sudden, this guy
just had
hitting droids somehow.
This was like Blade Runner, right?
There was a joke.
He's high on wacky oil.
No,
Oh
you
my
know what this
God.
reminded me about a lot is when you
Blade
saw the George Lucas like Underground, the 1313
Oh.
stuff.
You don't want to sell me death sticks.
Yeah, no, this reminded me a lot of like the scenery from that stuff. I was like, I was at all with this. I
What
really
do
liked
you,
this. I thought this was really.
It's kind
What's
of
the,
foreshadowing.
what's the manga that
It's
James,
basically like
James Cameron
what
adapted?
Blade Runner was when they ran after the girl that was
Oh, Battle Angel.
an AI
Yeah.
in the streets, the same way.
Yeah, it is just like Blade Runner too, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess. But like I'm saying, is like the
Jack
actual
Trapper doesn't do
feel.
anything original. So.
I know, but the actual feeling did. Well, I enjoyed that the actual feeling gave us that feeling of like if George ever finished that 1313. So I thought it was cool.
You always mention that. Just because there's a city with nightlife.
No, it's the city with all the highlights.
Easy on.
Hold on, it's because George ripped off Blade Runner and did it a lot brighter. I get that, but that is what they did here, so it's kind of
Less
nice.
rain.
Then Mando almost shoots, and then Bo-Katan shoots off both arms. He kills.
See,
that's
Bo-Katan
the
took over.
Book of Bo-Katan.
It's no longer the
Oh
the Mando
Jesus!
Din Djarin show.
Dom just wants to do this because of the Book of Boba Fett got turned into the Mandalorian story. But
So
then
you should be happy. You should be. She stole your show too.
yeah, that's what he wants to do. He wants to live in the swell. All right, so I guess Dom is the one that hates. Maybe we should put on the poll who hated this episode more, Dom, Peter, JJ. My bad.
Yeah,
I didn't like this episode. I really didn't like it. I liked aspects of it. It was fun for a thing, but
What?
for story moving forward and all that stuff like that.
I didn't like the really bad
Yeah, the cameo.
Scooby-Doo film noir, like middle of it.
Dom
Didn't
broke.
like it.
Jinkies.
JJ, hold on,
you didn't
JJ,
like
let him finish.
the
Hold on,
PS5 bit?
guys, let Dom go. This is the first time we hear Dom say he hates Star Wars. Dom,
I didn't,
please
like-
continue.
I didn't like. I just didn't like the way this. It was too comical. Which I know there's comical in Star Wars, but too comical. They had some cool scenes in it, but like I said, I really did not. Of all the episodes, I didn't like this. The worst episode of all the Mando episodes they made so far.
Wow.
I really put it that.
But did the droid bar remind you of Animal House?
No, well, the
When they
droid
showed
bar.
up and, like,
I tell you
music
what,
stopped
the droid
there,
bar,
like,
the transistor, the blue C-3PO unit looked really cool.
I like the droid bar too. That they had the thing. They went in there and they're like, "Oh, they can follow the drinks." He's giving out all the oil. The bartender. They look around like, "Oh crap, what are they doing in here?" Kind of like, well, we know what scene it's
When
in.
the DJ stopped the music, like they were.
Yeah. It's
Like,
exactly
go
like
off
New
on that
Hope. We're doing the
I
New
was-
Hope thing.
I was
Go,
waiting for
JJ.
them to. I was waiting for
six.
them to say we don't serve your kind here.
Yeah, I was too. And then you saw like the two. You saw the C-3PO.
Going to die.
You saw the C-3PO and R2 creeping out. I thought they were going to do the very easy thing of like, oh, let's go foul them,
Yeah.
which they didn't. Mando was like, sit back down, and it didn't actually have anything to do with them. I thought that was kind of cool how they ended up on
Did you
that
read
planet.
The story about that teal one, like
What?
that teal droid that was in this episode. It was like
Yeah.
one of those. I don't know, one of those
Astromech?
fans. Like a fan made. It was a
Fan made
design.
ones. Yeah, it's a
The guy had
part of
passed
the-
away. Like I don't know. That was a nice.
That's
little
really
thing.
cool that they did it. I give it to you. And then they went to the back room then to check the records because as a droid, apparently you got to get your card stamped to figure out what type of oil you were drinking. It's just weird. But if you still go to some states that have dry counties there, it reminded me a lot about that. Like they give you you have to get a pass and then you have to
You know,
get
it's
like a
like that oil,
stamp
I mean.
a drink shower or whatever. Either way, they break out that it was only a couple droids. All the droids that were defective had been drinking the same type of oil. They go to the robot
CSI.
morgue. Yeah.
Which is the weirdest fucking thing ever.
Yeah, it was kind of weird, but whatever. She's then holding up. I got the sample. Okay, she got the sample. Good stuff.
You got to
And
do an
then-
autopsy on this droid.
And then
How did he die?
fucking
Well, she shot him. Okay.
listen.
Hey,
I
so-
can
Dr.
understand.
Ball.
Hold
Like an
on.
episode of Bones.
Hold on, though.
I know. I'm just joking.
This is what I know. The one part that I do kind of have a problem with this is like, okay, all the droids that you had, like you disarmed this droid, it doesn't have its actual weapons on it, right? The Roger droids, you took their guns away too, their blasters. But for some reason, the interrogation droid, you left like, I'll cut you in half, 16 parts,
Had
make sure you
lightsaber
never turn to, yeah, blades. Like I was like, what the bleep? But then you see that Mando's wife is hiding and really scared at this point. So then Mando decides to use the Darksaber like he never has before, finally wielding it like he should have, slice this droid in half.
This was unwieldy as hell.
No, it was, dude, go back and watch it. It was noticeably better than he ever had used it before, which is not saying much.
I mean, he didn't chop his leg off like he did the first time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He didn't chop his leg off, right? All of a sudden, it's cut open, and she's like, "Okay, thank you for saving me." They go in to find the code. Oh wait, there's nanos in the code, and who could have possibly done this? I don't know. We didn't foreshadow this at all. Okay, and here comes the leader of the Mandalorian group, Doc Brown again.
Doc Brown.
Brown.
Scott.
Oh,
He's
push
like,
the
listen,
button.
if I push this button.
Didn't you like though that he was like they introduced the separatists as still being?
Yeah, I thought it was cool. No, I didn't have a
thought
problem
that
with
was
this at all.
really cool.
I mean,
was
as much as people are complaining about Lizzo and whatever, that was a very small part. I actually enjoyed this. This is a breakaway from. It showed whenever they can expand the universe and show us a little bit different of a part and still include stuff. I'm okay with that. So yes, I didn't have a problem with this episode.
It kind of shows the separatist thing. Just shows they can't move on from things. Like, who cares? Like, aren't we supposed to be getting into Gideon? Like, who cares? I don't care about the separatists anymore. Like, don't go backwards. Go forward.
Yeah, I didn't. This whole
Dooku was great.
Mando is backwards, but it's okay.
It's not going backwards. It's just showing that there's still rogue factions
Yeah.
up there. At the beginning of the rise of the Republic, you got the remnants of the Empire. You got the remnants of the Separatists. Everybody,
Apparently there's
trying to
remnants of
figure out their
everything.
place.
No,
Also,
It's a big universe. There would be. There absolutely would be.
No, it
It's
would have
not
been
a huge-
awesome if Christopher Lloyd would have ripped open his shirt and he had a T-shirt underneath that was like, Dooku was right.
I was
Yeah.
waiting for.
He did say that, did he? Did he say Dooku was
Oh,
right?
I did like the fact that they mentioned Count Dooku.
Yeah. No, I didn't have a problem with this.
I wanted my
Yeah,
Scooby-Doo moment.
Then she's like, I'm just going to tase your ass, you old man. It was funny. I thought that was hilarious.
But it was kind of cool before they even did that. When he mentioned Dooku, he was going to mention Anakin too, and they cut him off.
Huh?
He was going to mention Anakin.
Anakin
He
was
was
never
about
in the
to mention
separatists.
Anakin wasn't a separatist.
No, he was
Yeah.
about to mention because we talked about Count Dooku.
Also, Anakin was the guy that killed Dooku.
Yeah, dude, he killed you.
What?
No, I know, but he was mentioning Dooku. He mentioned
Now
that
your internet's working to say this?
No, he was going to say it, and he got shot before he was going to say Anakin. He was going to say Anakin.
Why was he? What was he going to say about
Why was he gonna say
Anakin?
about
He had nothing to
I
do
thought
with
he was the
Dooku.
leader of the Mandalorians.
You know what?
I'm confused.
Dom, why was he going to say
Yeah,
Anakin?
He mentioned Count Dooku, and he
Yes.
was going on babbling about Count
Because
Dooku. And the
Count
separatists and
Dooku
all
was
that
a
stuff. Because
separatist.
If it wasn't for Anakin, you know.
Yep.
Oh, see, now we're not going to get the story.
So he's saying if it wasn't for Anakin killing Dooku, I think is what he's getting at. Is what he was
Oh,
trying to say.
I don't think he was going to go
Maybe
that
that's
far.
what they were getting at.
Somebody would have killed
I don't-
Dooku eventually because the Emperor wanted him dead. So
Okay, and then this with the little things.
Just
Okay.
because this is just dumb anyway. Here, I'm going to give you the poll results. Everybody thinks JJ is going to hate it.
Yeah, maybe Jesus is true. So then they bounce it through. He's
Yeah,
using the
people
force
didn't
all the
care.
time now.
I love to see his force powers growing, where he can control this stuff. I thought it was a fun way of showing that he's more in control of the force.
I didn't show the knighting that I
That
thought
he
was
cheated.
the knighting.
while
I thought was
playing
stupid.
indoor
it
Quidditch.
looks like a I was about to say it looks like a bad bocce ball.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
now
they
this
watch
is coming up.
Quidditch.
I want to
Okay.
play that game.
Okay,
Can we play
yeah.
that game?
Who would have known they had AstroTurf
okay.
on this planet too?
So, anyways, but they also didn't kill. Did you notice that they also didn't kill this guy? They just like put him on another planet.
Yeah, they're going to banish him. Like, what?
I know, banish him.
Yeah,
But
he's
the way
coming
you saw
back.
that scene was so lousy. The way the acting was, it sucked.
Yeah,
Is he coming back as a Mandalorian?
I don't think he's coming back as a Mandalorian, but no.
Eh,
But I will agree with
The
this.
cheesing was
This
acting
wasn't
cheesy.
the best
Can't
way
be
to do
so.
this. I'll agree with that. But
I'll
this is
agree.
like
Just to clear things up, I did like this episode, but I did not like this scene.
this and the knighting. This and the knighting. I was like, this is kind of cool.
The knighting
This
was-
I agree.
he got knighted for what?
helping
Yeah.
his feet and playing
Being
bocce.
cute.
I get it, but I'm not angry about it. I'm just like, yeah, move along. Like, I don't care. Okay, it was corny.
They're
Okay.
dumb characters, so I'm not gonna.
Yeah,
hate
there's some
Jack
dumb
Black
shit
and
in
Lizzo.
all
They're
Star
alright.
Wars, dude. I don't know. Like,
I know, but
JJ, stop. We gotta have JJ and Dom not on the same thing because I think he's rubbed off on Dom, and now Dom's super mad, which is not fun, Dom.
You didn't like the episode. It's okay with not liking something.
I need to give Dom a hug, get him back to his good attitude. I love
It's
you,
like
Dom.
these guys getting ready for a concert. They're like tailgating out here.
Yeah.
You guys,
They're throwing a football around. I'm like, what the hell's going on?
Bill's Mafia right there.
Well,
Wish I
I
had
guess
a
the man. I guess I was right. The Mando's got a shit ton of ships because here they all are. Holy shit! This was like I thought it looked like they were getting ready for a LARPer contest out here or something. I don't know.
I know, but that's
Yeah,
all the
they're getting
ships
ready
that
for a
she
concert.
stole with
Yeah.
them. That's
It's
the
kind of
that
like
you
this like
stole with
quest to
them.
find the fleet, and then like wouldn't they stick out like a fucking sword somewhere?
No,
they
they've
went?
got a
They-
Lizzo and Tenacious D concert about to
They
start. in a little bit.
explained why they were there. They're like for hire.
Nah,
I mean, they're not
Lizzo,
really hire.
Lizzo's about to sing.
Song.
They're like, okay, we're gonna get this. And dude, the looks on Sasha Banks' face throughout this whole thing was amazing. So I hope
I love it.
captured it.
I love
She's
her.
like, hey, listen, I'm here to get my fleet back. And she's like, dude,
Oh,
she's gonna kick your ass, bro. And he's like, I'm not putting my
Kinda like
coffee
it.
down.
Kind of like being in
He
charge.
seems like a poor choice to have been elected leader. of
You see her face?
Mandalorians.
Yeah, and then she's like, well, I'm gonna fucking kung fu fighting double
Look at her
drop
face.
kick right into you. Yeah, she looks angry, dude. She looks angry. And then she gets punched in the gut and then clobbed in the face. And then he uses the fighting power against her. And she's like, dude, what are you doing? She's gonna kick your ass. Could I get a few lines, please? Could I say anything at this point? And then she gets him lined up, and okay, that was cool battle. Nope.
But then he jumped. He didn't finish.
She's
Ain't
like,
over
oh,
yet.
damn it. He's gonna fly in the air. So he flies in the air, and then he uses his blowtorch, she uses her shield. That was pretty good too. Then she gets on top of him, and she's like, listen, buddy, it's over. And then she gives up, doesn't kill him. And then he's like, yeah, well,
My only question
your
is why didn't either of them use a blaster?
yeah,
You mean
they
the
used the
things
rope
on
thing.
their
Both have them right
They used
there.
a-
Like, is that a rule?
Dude, this is 93 slides. I could have showed more of this fight scene or cut
The
out
fight
the
scene was
Grogu
not
film.
good either, really.
I thought it was good. What are you talking?
It was
good fight
okay.
scene.
I'm not
It
going to
was-
say it wasn't
I
bad.
would
Being
agree
slow.
with Pete.
And what's with the like
For a
what's with
TV
the-
show,
Yeah,
what's
for a
with
TV
the,
show,
like,
it wasn't
we each have to
terrible.
use our own Mandalorian weapons. Let's show them
It's
all
not-
off.
It wasn't
Fire
good,
style.
but it wasn't bad. It was okay.
Yeah, exactly.
that's what I'm saying. I wasn't like when it wasn't over back here. I was like, okay, this could be
It
done.
served
Like
its purpose.
this could be done here, and we didn't need to go with Sasha Banks every 2 minutes to see her facial
Reaction.
expression through it. Yeah.
She's the only other one in the group we know.
You leave
They're
Okay,
paying big
so-
money to have her on there. Put her on
So she
screen.
goes, "Hey, look, your baby daddy over there. He's actually the holder of the the dark saber. So maybe he should be in charge. You definitely should." And he's like, "Oh, hold up, wait a minute. Here's the deal. Marco's 100% right." And then everybody's like, "What? Marco's right?"
This was.
He's like, "Yeah,
this was
here you
the
go."
team-
On rules.
This was
He goes-
team Rebels.
He goes,
thing going
"Marco's
on.
right."
So
Really?
here's the
That's
thing I hate about this is the preview. Did anybody else watch the previously on the Mando for this episode?
No,
Or do you skip that?
I skipped that. This
The
time.
previously on the Mando, they showed the whole fight. They showed the Darksaber picked up.
Yeah,
They
they did.
showed
You're right.
everything. So you're like, I know exactly where this is going. This is going with the Darksaber
Yeah.
switching hands because they showed exactly what we talked about.
Yeah,
They didn't need to show all of that on the previously of Mando,
yeah.
and that would have made this
Oh yeah.
a
The
little
previous
bit
man.
better for me.
I guess. I mean,
You know what the
even
whole
though
thing
I
is?
said they foreshadowed
This
this, I won't say that this is like the best. Once again, my expectations of this is what they're going to do compared to like, is this what I really wanted to see it being done like that? No, but like,
But
I mean,
this
come
was
on,
a rehash of Rebels when Figure Sabine gave it to her. You
No, it's
have
not.
this.
No, it's not.
Kind of say,
not.
Come on.
100% not.
Actually, I thought this was less. I don't know if we want to say emotionally impactful than when Sabine came into her. Like it was just like, oh yeah, I
agreed.
remember that time you saved me. Here you go.
But she
Whatever.
kept getting it back to. She was handed. I want to see her fight Mando for it.
Also,
She doesn't want to do that. That doesn't fit her
want it.
character. She
It's
wants
not
to
going to
bring
fit.
people
They're a
together.
family. Dom.
Well,
They're.
look, she-
Yeah,
If he was
family,
going to
give
give
me
it
a
up, he
break.
should have just been like, listen, like if Axe you want to lead and you want to lead, knife fight from the damn saber in the middle and they fight to it or something. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I think that's
is-
where they showed the growth of her character. She didn't want to lead anymore. She'd
They
given
showed-
up that dream. She's like, fuck it.
But they showed no growth.
No, she still. I think she still
I'm-
wanted to. I just don't think she saw a pathway.
She wasn't trying. You know what I mean? That
Yeah,
wasn't.
She
her
didn't have a
goal,
pathway.
like,
Yeah.
Sure.
Dom,
Marvel-
are you-
She have a pathway. I don't think she wanted it. I'm more with Pete. She could have kept the dark saber there.
Maybe. Yeah, she
Nah,
could
I
have.
think
She
she
handed it back to
If she
him.
didn't want it though, she wouldn't take it now.
And she would have told him.
I
about
think that I think it's what's happened is over the last couple
Saw
episodes,
Mythosaurus. which
she's
is
kind
fucking
of like she saw the mythosaurs. She's seen like there's a path for her.
See,
She-
this is a
she
good
was
episode.
stressed. Everybody left her.
Hold
So she
on.
wants to lead again by having the exact same curse placed upon her.
She
When
didn't.
was
No,
doing-
it's not the same curse. No,
It is
the
the same
last.
curse, dude.
No, it's not. The last time she was given to it. Once again, if you like it or not, because he plays fast and loose with it, he is saying that she won it in
She
combat.
won it. Elder Wand rules.
Yeah, dude. She's saying she won it. If you like it or not, that's what they're saying. It's not the same. So
She beat the guy who beat the guy.
Yeah, she beat the guy who beat the guy. So, I mean, but and for everybody saying it's a bad one, there's lots of great conversations right now going on about like this part. So I don't think it's that bad. It seems like
Look, there were some scenes in this thing that were good, but the whole Lizzo and Jack Black thing, they could have been left out.
Yeah, but that was only like 3 minutes and 20 seconds. Yeah,
they were supposed to be stupid characters, and they played their role. That's
I don't throw the baby out with the bathwater, dude. Like the majority of the meats and guts of this was decent. I know people don't like how it was being done. I don't know if that's because they just want to be right.
This did play out cheesy. I'm not going to
lie. It
was
cheesy. 100%.
Cheesy.
The thing that sucks the most is that
she beat the guy who beat me, so I'm going to give it to
her. No, that's why I was saying, guys, I was saying the whole thing. Believe me, when I'm giving the whole, hey, dude, wait, hold up, wait a minute, don't stop, goes right shit. It's because, it was bad. Like, it wasn't the best writing, but it's never been the right. And then these guys are like, holy shit, is that what could have happened? I don't know whose siblings these are, or kids, or relatives.
I think they were all like, "Is that how the Darksaber works?" I don't remember because Dave keeps rewriting it every time.
I could have had it many times.
Yeah, just wait till we figure out how the world between worlds work. And then Sasha Banks was like, "I don't care that you give me speaking lines because this bag's pretty fucking dope compared to what I have to do over at WWE." There you go.
She's no longer there.
She's in New Japan.
Wherever, it's still a good bag. And then she goes, "Hey, here you go. I'm going to light up the lightsaber." So we've got half of the party for the family of Mando. All right, there we go. 100 slides. That's all I got for you. I didn't think it was bad.
I didn't either.
Yeah.
Surprising. I enjoyed this episode. It wasn't without its faults. Don't get me wrong.
Mando would have been cursed technically. There you go.
One thing that for me too that puts this episode a little bit off is to have like this kind of like weird like comic relief separatist side story is happening a little late in the game. Like I feel like this should have been like episode like 4, and then like
I see what you're
almost feels like I'm watching things out of order in a way.
Yeah, and I think instead of doing the bit where they did like Lost in Space episode, if they would have or Land of the Lost, if they would have teed this up a little bit closer to that, I think it would have been better too. With that being said, like I don't know. I just don't. I mean, I get it. There's corny,
and I'm disappointed in the fact that like the Darksaber is not tied to any kind of character development for Din. Like, it just isn't. He just like.
Well, how else are you gonna have him ride a mythosaur?
Well, not with the Darksaber.
Real reason why I'm pissed off about this whole thing. No goddamn Boba Fett.
Hey, we're not any closer to Boba
I'll be honest with you.
I think it just.
There's a Dom we love.
Well, listen, I can tell you what.
Hey, Dom, could you do me a favor? Could you do me a favor? Dom, could you do me a favor? Could you shut off your. Dom, hold on. Dom, please. Could you try this? Could you just try there's a part that you can shut off your camera. You can keep audio. Could you try that real quick? Just shut off your camera and try to keep audio because I really want to hear this.
Okay.
All right. You didn't do it. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Can we help him with that, Pete?
I think he's frozen.
I don't think you can.
Can't hear you.
Okay. All right, Dom. Try. Let's see what you got.
Yeah, Justin's right. I think it may be Bo that rides the mythosaur at this point.
Yeah.
Din, the character of Din doesn't matter anymore. Apparently.
No, Din is still.
No, I think you guys are getting a bit extreme there with that. Yes,
Lewis.
For other
look at what the freaking showrunner said.
But we said that today. We think the showrunner is trolling.
Yeah, if you saw the interview with the showrunner, if you saw it while they're saying it, they're like laughing their asses off, and they're like, "Yeah."
They laugh their ass off in every interview.
No, but she's like mother. What was it, mother Mando? Let's make sure that shit trends. You know what I mean?
I think.
Dom, can you get off of camera mode and just do audio mode?
If that's not the intention, I think that's the way they're going, and they don't expect it or something.
No, I mean, I think that might be it. Like once again,
character development for the main character of the show. Yeah, he's in every episode.
What do we got, Dom? Hold on, let's see if Dom. Yeah, Dom, go ahead. Okay, sorry, JJ. We're just gonna try to get Dom's take on No Boba Fett real quickly because he might break up and lose him again. Dom, go ahead. And go.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, well, what's his name?
Rick,
was it Rick Fabian, the director?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So apparently,
But no, he wasn't the director of this. This was
no.
Bryce Dallas Howard.
Bryce Howard, but he's going to direct the next 2 episodes. He's directing this episode, the season finale. So apparently, he made a comment. He he said, Boba Fett is going to get his send off, just like that. So I don't know what he means by getting his send off. People,
They'll say his name.
Say my name. Say my name.
No,
Like,
well,
you should have called Boba Fett. Nah, he's busy on Tatooine, messing with some fucking.
They said he said that
Mandalorian.
during the interview where he was on the stage at
The
Celebration. But
kids are gonna kill him.
I watched that.
Turn
I
on.
watched that Celebration one, and I'm not saying Boba Fett's not coming back, Dom. I'm just saying he didn't say it where they said he said it.
We expect Boba Fett to come back, though. I mean, we
do.
now I don't know how he said it. The way he said it. The way he said it, his send off.
You weren't.
Oh, you think they're gonna kill him?
Well, they have to at some point, right?
That's what
Dom just said they're
Actor's
killing
not getting
Boba
any
Fett.
younger.
They can't kill Boba Fett after that. So they
They
can't.
definitely cannot kill Boba Fett in
No.
the next 2 episodes. Oh my
That's
god.
no, that's movie material. You
Well,
killed
I didn't say
him.
the next two.
Yes.
And
Dude,
the
you
guy
do
didn't
that?
say the next 2
You do
either. He
that,
said a
dog.
send off. He didn't say win.
JJ, hold on. JJ, hold on. Let him finish.
So maybe Boba Fett will have an awesome season finale or something like that, and you look
And
forward
die?
to seeing him next year. I don't know.
That's
But
not a
he said
send-off.
It's not a send off.
But I know, but the send off. He's going to say
It's called a tease.
that Boba fans will have their Boba Fett, and he goes, he's going to have a send off. Don't worry about it. That's the way he put it. So
I don't know. I don't.
You
If
are
I
being
don't know.
really
Send off,
awesome.
I think he's dying.
Yeah, a send off is more like a retirement party.
I
Also, too,
know
I don't know.
that's what he said. The way he said it.
I don't know how
I
much
sent the
control he
article.
actually
I sent
has
it to
over
you.
that character.
No, I saw that,
he
and
said
then
that
once
Boba
again,
Fett-
like everything else. No, hold on. Once again, I went to go verify that because that came from a site before that said that was an official poster, and that turned out not to be true. So I went to go verify the Boba Fett comment, and once again, I would be surprised if Boba Fett does not show up in the next 2 episodes. However, I watched the stage interview 3 times, and I looked for the other stuff, and I couldn't find it. Dom, to be honest with you, I couldn't find that quote from that place that you sent me. I mean, I know you sent it to me, but that was also the what?
It says
That was-
you'll see the resolution in the season.
Right, but once again, that
What
was
he
from the
said.
same. That was the same people
What he
that said
said.
that one UK poster
I-
wasn't fan fiction; it was an actual true poster, and that wasn't the case.
And that's
so.
the trouble with this time too, because there's a lot
Yeah.
of people who will add images that weren't there, comments that weren't made.
Yeah,
dates
that's
that
like
weren't
we did that
provided.
earlier. We
It's
did that
a lot of
earlier with this.
information thrown
Yeah.
out there.
We did that with it earlier, where the guy I actually screenshot what he was saying about like what JJ just brought up, what he was actually saying, and what they cut out to make it sound like he was saying, and they were 2 different things. You took one and you cut it up and put it out of context and made a quote out of it. It sounds like we're never going to see Din again. And then if you actually see what they're saying, he literally goes on for 3 paragraphs saying how Din and Grogu
The whole
are
point
the
of the
focus.
show is
The whole point of the show, and
Well-
that it's about him being a father and him
Oddly,
dealing
not
with
the
all
point of
things.
the last few episodes.
Well, I mean, that's what
Yeah,
I mean.
It's the resolution of the book of Boba Fett, like what happens that he became the crime boss. But some of that the saying here.
I mean, I think this is one of the issues with like how we
Yeah,
understand
Lewis.
seasons. Like we understand seasons having some sort of resolution, like having like a theme point. And when you have 24 episodes, it's easy to have like a trajectory, a point. I don't think Favreau sees seasons the way we see seasons. The Mando is one story. If the season ends at a place and season 4 continues that story, it's not a big deal. So like
Dom Lewis was there
Yeah,
at he was at Celebration, and he's saying real quickly that he never said that at the Lucas panel, and Lewis was there. So, I mean,
Sorry, I'm
What?
reading Joe's comment.
dear Dom, go
I
ahead.
was looking too.
Boba Fett had to go away on a long vacation to a farm in upstate New York. Just that's not. Dom, I hope they give him a. Oh, Dom's gone, but he can hear us. Dom, I hope they give him a great send off. I really do. I
think-
still go ahead.
I mean, they have to. He has to die at some point, or they have to do something at some point, right?
Well,
I
in
mean,
Legends,
because the actors.
well, in Legends, he
way
had
out.
a
Can
really.
I give Joe the bell for this real quickly, and then I want yeah.
Ring the bell.
Go ahead, go.
No, in Legends, he became part of his clan that went again, and he had a badass send off there that he led his
know what
own
happened
Mandalorians. So that's
But
what I'm
there was
thinking,
no
that they might-
speeder bikes.
Well, listen, this
But there's no speeder bikes in Legends, and he wasn't the
Vespas.
crime lord.
Those weren't speeder
or
bikes.
Whatever.
Those were the
Vespas.
slowest
person
goddamn
actually
speeder
gave
bikes
a good
I've ever seen.
The Vespa gang.
They were like Target carts.
a good
Like,
question. A good question. Like
I'm doing my shopping.
he says, Boba's
George Costanza.
resolution. He goes, "Is that finding his tribe?"
Exactly,
He
JJ.
goes, "That finding his tribe? That tribe being the Mandalorians." He goes, "He may not have been raised by a Mandalore or on the Mandalore system, but he was raised by Mandalorian customs by Django." The finale of
Right.
Book of Boba Fett tells that Boba Fett isn't satisfied with some sort of crime lord. Boba Fett embracing the Mandalorian heritage makes the most sense.
Right. And,
Absolutely
and
does.
there's
I think
great
you're gonna write 'em
fan,
off.
that site has a lot of great fan fiction on it. The problem with all of it is the main part of the comment, as Lewis said, was never made. So
Right.
I mean, that's the only problem. I mean, it's good fan fiction. I get it. I mean, we'll see what happens. I hope they do something good to him because it kind of does. Like, it's
Make him a
bummer
better
what they
crime
did.
lord and just have him get stabbed
I
in the
know.
back, and that's the end of his story.
He has someone getting whale meat.
He's the nice crime lord.
Kim,
Sticks has
He's
got
like
a
the good
giveaway
witch.
to do, I think, before we get out of here.
what's that? Oh, yeah,
Sticks has
Sticks-
a giveaway
yeah.
to do. Before
Oh,
we
you
get
do
out
the
of here.
giveaway, but
Was
I do
Ruben
have to-
Ruben was the only person who
I do
commented,
gotta
right?
get going.
I got
Okay.
5 people that commented.
Okay, go, Sticks. Who got it?
You go.
All right.
I'm
Let's-
going.
let's-
I'll see you guys later.
All right, Pete. Thank you very
Pete,
much.
see you later.
All right.
All right, good. Now that Pete's gone, we can really get into the mess. All right, go ahead.
Let me move my camera here so I can bring up my. All right, there we go. And then I gotta go over here. Camera. Oh wait, settings. Where's settings? How do I do this? Now I don't know how to do this. What's going on here?
It's like Dallas Terry. He just wakes up and it's all a dream. That Book of Boba Fett was a dream.
He's still in the Sarlacc, but yeah,
It was all
I'll just go this way.
better.
Dude,
I mean,
what
how,
if,
do, how do I
what
turn
if
the
Mando,
camera
what if
on?
Din took the Boba Fett armor and became the new Boba Fett? Would you like that down?
There it goes.
But he's better armor. Why did he go for Boba Fett's armor?
yeah.
Crappy armor.
His armor's not crappy, JJ.
Come
Boba
on,
Fett's armor is
guys.
absolutely
All right, here we go. So I had 5 people that commented on either one of my videos or the Sunday video that I was on. We have Ryan LeGray, AOA, Michael Cohen, and Repair Tech Tony, and Darth Remregeson.
All right, give it to him.
All right, so there we go.
Yeah, they did say that they make him live longer and they give him that hallucinogen thing in the Sarlacc pit. That's canon now, so who knows if
the
Boba
lizard
Fett's
goes
just
up the nose.
All right, Repair Tech Tony
Look at
wins.
Patrick Duffian.
Yeah.
Repair
All
Tech
right,
Tony,
congratulations, Repair Tech Tony. You get to Sticks. Give him your stuff. Thank you, Justin. Great
How can
celebration.
they contact you?
We'll definitely have
Sticks?
some more stuff tomorrow. How can they contact you, Sticks?
Either on my IG, well, probably the best place is on my IG. That's where I'm usually at. So just contact me on IG if you have IG. Otherwise, you can contact me through my email. It's sticksboy73@gmail.com.
Awesome.
Cool.
Awesome. All right, cool. Anybody else have anything else for this week?
We're reviewing the novel next week, Lydia King's novel,
Yep.
Republic.
We got a bunch of comics and we're doing that. And we probably, apparently, according to Lewis, what's up, Lewis? Thanks again. And thanks for stopping in. We really appreciate it. Thanks for all the help celebration, too. Telling us what was going on over there. But we will have a great episode of Mando, according to him. So hopefully,
Cameos.
I'll be up at
galore.
3 a.m.
I will not. I'd be mad if I was up at 3 a.m. watching it, too, I guess. I
was
won't.
mad. I was mad when I saw that episode, last week's episode. I'm like, what is this shit? I'm like,
Yeah, I wasn't mad at all.
And I was just waiting for the internet to blow up with all the comments and stuff like that. And there was one meme that I seen, and I was hysterical laughing.
Yep.
You know,
Tom, you got to read this book.
which
You got to
one?
read it by Sunday. I expect you to have it done. You said you're going to read a book
I want to read a book.
this week. You can.
Which
read
one are we reviewing? Which one are we reviewing?
it. Lydia King. Is it Convergence? Is that what it's called?
Conversion.
Catalyst.
Actually,
It's
I
Convergence.
was at the comic store. We were in the comic store, and my wife is actually no, in Barnes and Nobles, and they had it there. And she's like, "Look at the Star Wars books." I said the Convergence. I said the High Republic. I said Wave Seeker from the show definitely is high in that book.
No, Convergence was Cordova's.
Yeah.
I get Cataclysm.
Cataclysm.
I get messed up because
Is it
it's
The one,
Cataclysm?
it's got
The
what's his
cover?
name?
because their titles were so the same. Cataclysm.
Oh. Wait, it's the cover with the runes, right? That they're standing on the runes.
What?
No,
It's the
it's the guy who stole the
cover of
lightsaber.
the novel. No.
It has Axel, right, with Gella's lightsaber.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
the beginning of it takes place in the war between Rowh and whatever those two planets that seem exactly alike are like, and so we see it there. They pick up right there, right after the Battle of Jeddah. So we're picking up there, and we're going all the way to the Dalna stuff. So I only read the first 20 pages so far. Seemed good.
Once again, thank you, chat. It was all great. Make sure you watch our other fine shows here. Make sure you watch.
I'm sorry, I was going in and out all night with this damn.
No, it's all right. We'll get it fixed. It's Pete. Pete's gone. Now you're doing great. I think Pete's sabotaging you.
You know what? Let's start a Kickstarter. Save Dom's internet. So,
I think all you gotta do is sell one pop, and you're fine.
well, you're not. You know, for the whole thing that because this computer is being used as my wife's work computer too.
Dang it, bro.
The computers.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. You just
He
might have too
whispered
much
it.
stuff pulling up.
He whispered though too, so somebody couldn't hear what he was saying. So that's really good and juicy. All right, guys. Thank
Yeah,
you.
no.
Make sure you check out all of our shows. Make sure you're checking out MCM on what day is that? Sticks. What day is that on? Fridays.
Same as on Fridays.
Make sure you
SNS on
check it out
Saturday.
Fridays. SNS on Saturday. Actually, Sticks, is there any show you're not on at this point?
I haven't been on Dollar Bin Digging yet.
Okay, so Sticks started his own channel so that he could be on every
cool.
single show on this channel.
Yeah.
Good job,
There you go.
Sticks. Congratulations.
That's great.
All right, make sure you check out all our live shows, all the great content we do. And we'll see you guys. Well, we might be doing a taped episode for tomorrow, so we'll see what we can do. Yeah, dude, it is too, Lewis. We always like to see it. I'm sorry you've been busy. Oh, congratulations, though. Hey, there you go. All
Holding that
right, my
cigar.
man.
Just remember, Santa Claus is not real. It's the
Let me
best
ask you a question.
advice I
Are
can
you
give
going to name
you.
the child
Dad, don't do
Grogu?
that. Stop saying
Is the
that.
child going to be named Grogu?
No, but congratulations on going to Celebration too, man. Even though none of you people, none of you Brits deserve it, we still good job.
Do they?
No,
Okay.
what?
Do
I
they?
think, well, they people were snapping back that like all the
They
actors.
didn't mention where
were pretty much from there.
Celebration's going to be in 2 years.
It's
Right?
not over, Dom. We got
Not
a whole
over.
They
There's
got
a
one
whole
more day.
other day.
Oh yeah.
That's why we're doing
gonna
some
tell
stuff
you to
tomorrow.
the very
Yeah.
end.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
Yeah,
don't know why they
absolutely.
did the Monday.
Yeah.
I don't know why they did the Monday thing.
I don't know why they did it on Easter weekend. What
I don't
mean,
know why
like,
they did any of
They,
this.
just-
the year I went, it was
I think that's
Easter
going to be
weekend,
changed
too,
next
so-
time.
was it?
Yeah, in 18 it was
No more
Easter weekend.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was 18 or 17, whichever year. it was.
17 was Easter weekend. 18 weekend. What was 17? Where was 17? Was that
And no
Anaheim?
Bad Batch.
Orlando.
Orlando,
Season
that's right.
3, huh?
No mention of Bad Batch season 3. Yeah, Dom. What? Now that you've kind of got some, Mike, what was your biggest disappointment so far that you didn't hear?
Were you talking about me?
Yeah, from
So, you know, the
Celebration.
biggest disappointment- well, I'm actually happy about the movie situation because that was one of my things that I guess most of us wanted. You know, a movie. But we didn't get any deadlines or what. Except, but we did get some movies, which is pretty cool. On that, the disappointment is that I know that Obi-Wan and the Book of Boba Fett, they had high ratings, but they didn't do as good as they should have because there was a lot of separation of the fandom with those shows, and of course, you know. And I don't think they're completely done. I think maybe down the road they might do something down the road, you know, to revisit certain things. But it's good they didn't do the Obi-Wan, you know, because I don't want to see
Not
Obi-Wan.
yet, anyway.
There's only so much you can do, you know. But
Yeah.
I was hoping that we would get a new animated series, something new, like
Animation is tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Animation's tomorrow.
Oh, so
Yeah,
tomorrow.
Bad
Oh,
Batch
so-
fails tomorrow. So
All right,
I wasn't going to stop you. I was going to let you keep going. But yeah, it's cool. So we might get
You
some.
got Tales of the Jedi too. I mean, I
No,
get
that's
that,
cool. No, I
I
like
get that
that.
you want something new, but I think between Bad Batch season 3 and Tales of the Jedi season 2 and Visions, I don't know what else they can.
Well,
He's
Vision's
he's
coming out this
he's
year.
100% going to do Aja, isn't he? Ventress. He's going to do a Ventress. He's doing Ventress, right? He's doing Ventress in the Tales for the Jedi.
Maybe
He's not going to let it go anymore.
I think so. Yeah.
And Quinlan Voss.
I think it's going to be Plo Koon. I think he's doing Plo Koon.
I think he's doing for the light side, and I think he's doing Ventress for
I
the
think it
dark
will
side.
be more. I think it will be 4.
Oh,
That's my guess when he comes out. I think it's going to be 4. I think it's gonna be a
nasty
little
with
longer.
it. All right, so what's your 4?
So I think it'll be Plo Koon. I
Yeah.
think he'll do Ventress.
Mhm.
I think he's got to do a character that he loves else. And so I think he's going to bring in, he's going to try to do Hera, I think. Somebody like that.
Somebody from his main
One
stable.
of those
What
characters.
about like Cad Bane?
Maybe. I don't know.
Why would it be not a Jedi?
Well, he could Cad Bane.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Tales of Jedi need to be that. So maybe you do Kanan or Depa and Depa. You're right.
Well,
I
it'd be
think he's gonna
Poe. Yeah, it'd be Poe or Plo Koon. It would be.
Plo
He definitely
Koon.
is doing Plo Koon, right?
Kanan or Depa. And then
Maybe Offie.
maybe.
Yeah, possibly.
Paris?
Because he did one of
That-
those
but
already.
that-
What
Yeah.
about the new Jedi guys? Maybe Balin. Maybe Balin.
He's not going to
He's
do
not
that
part of
yet.
the Jedi
No.
Order.
No, it's got to be somebody he
No,
loves.
I think if I was betting on 4, I would think Offie. Well, at least 3. I think if the 3 that I think are going to get their best shot, it's probably Offie, probably Ventress, and probably
Boss.
Poe. Nah, maybe he might do Voss, but I think he still might. I think he's still trying to keep Voss so that mysterious, so he could do.
I don't
that
know. I
in
think we
live
might
action.
get a. I think we might get a How Did Voss Survive Order 66 story.
Oh yeah, that might be right. That gives you 2 light and 2 dark if they do 4. Ray,
He's not doing
I
Ray.
know he's not doing Ray and Kylo
He's not
Ren.
doing Ray and
dog.
Kylo. He's not.
Visions
Maybe
is the best.
maybe Illuminara because we
It
got
is
the
the best Star
bones.
Wars show. That's
You
right.
could see from Rebels. I don't know.
Lewis, are you going tomorrow? Lewis, let me know. I'll hit you up.
Yeah,
No,
I was
yeah.
looking at the panels. So they got the Bad Batch one. They got one for the Marvel comics, and they got a Visions Volume 2 panel.
Yeah, as you say. Yeah.
And then they
Should
got
be
the
good.
closing ceremony, which was
And
when
then they're going to tell you in 4 years we're going to have another one.
2 years. 2 years.
2 years.
2025. So we get a trailer for the first movie.
25.
It's gonna be Orlando. I'm gonna call it. I already said it's gonna be Orlando.
I don't know, man.
I'm thinking Toronto.
No, it's gonna be New York City. New York City.
They're not going to
New
Canada
York
after
City.
going to London. They're
I don't
going.
think they're going after what happened a couple weeks. I don't think they're going to Florida, bro. I don't think they're
Yeah.
going
Let's go
to
New
Florida.
York. Let's go New York. Let's go New York.
They're definitely not going to New York.
Jacob
Probably
Jackson.
California.
I hope not. You'll go back to California.
They're probably going back to California.
Oh,
Going back to Cali. Going back to Cali.
no.
They might go
Did
back
you-
to Denver.
Dude, if they go to Canada, can we just invade? Can we just invade Canada at that point? Like this
I
is
will host a huge party if they come back to Denver for y'all.
if they go. Okay, that's cool. But I'm telling you, we're all on the same page, right? They put this in Canada. We're invading,
Canadian.
correct?
Canadian dollar's pretty low.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nah, fair. No, but
Yeah,
I mean,
I'd
it's
take
just
that
as easy to
over
take it
London.
over. We'll just throw up some Timmy Horton bits and a little bit of
Timbits and poutine, baby.
Timbits and poutine. We'll just take over the country and then have it back. America, damn it.
Well, speak about
America.
pensions.
Yeah, didn't catch
Damn
it.
it, Tom.
Can't get you down. You gotta
yeah.
figure it out.
Where's Dave from again?
Bologna?
Yeah,
He should be
California, I guess.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
Somebody look it up real quickly.
Where
I'm
that
just trying to
stupid hat comes from.
Whoa, shots fired by JJ.
Ooh. Oh, come on. You know that hat looks
I know.
hideous.
It's horrible.
He grew up
Dude, did you
in
hear-
Pennsylvania, Mount Lebanon.
Okay, there we go. Pennsylvania's
Quaker.
getting it.
No.
He's a Quaker.
Dude, could you imagine? Dude, hey, put in Pittsburgh. I'm down to having Pittsburgh's a fun ass town, bro. Pittsburgh underrated.
Pittsburgh.
It's
Just not
very
Philly.
underrated.
Just
Huh?
not
It'll be in
Philly.
Delaware.
Yeah, not. Oh no, you can't have it in
Delaware.
Philly.
Rhode
Delaware.
Island.
Put it up in
Toxic-
Bangor, Maine.
We're in Delaware.
I don't know why I'm knocking Bangor, Maine. I actually like Maine. It's a beautiful
Bangor's a
town.
really cool town.
Yeah, yeah,
I like
I don't know why I'm knocking it. I love
It's
that.
not
fucking
big
town.
enough to hold it. That's the problem. But
There's
Bangor's-
that one hotel
What
that's
about
also
Colorado?
a ski resort and something else. But that's where Wayseekers say Colorado. Yeah. They got to go East Coast, right?
Colorado, you have
That's why I
Well,
think it's Orlando.
it's on the East Coast though, Orlando.
Yeah, but I don't. With
Yeah, but
what's been
Northeast.
going on,
I think
yeah,
Northeast.
yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I think they're gonna go north.
back to Chicago.
That's Midwest.
Chicago?
Midwest.
It's Midwest.
Yeah.
I don't even know. And honestly, if they do, I don't. It's so big now. I don't even know if they could do it where they did it. I don't think.
I think
it.
if they're going to go east, I think you could go to a city like Charlotte, maybe.
Yeah,
that's what I say.
In
Yeah.
Chicago, didn't they have it at two places? It was
no, they had the McCormick Center, but like,
Have
dude,
they
it
ever
was
had one in
dope.
Washington? Like
That was so dope because like how it worked at the McCormick Center is like you literally stayed in the there's two hotels connecting. You could stay and just like walk onto the floor pretty much. It was like a 2-second walk and you were on it. It's probably the best location, but
Yeah, we almost went to
not
that
room.
one.
Yeah,
We
there's
almost
not
went to
enough
that
room
one.
for that. Not the way it looked here, like not the way it looked
back
in
to
London.
Indy, baby. That's fine.
There's definitely not enough room in Indy.
What are you talking about?
There's not enough room in Indy.
Gigantic conventions here all the time.
I don't know. Yeah, you do, but it takes up like multiple.
But it's
Just
not
use
going to
this-
be downtown Detroit. Tell you that
Just-
much.
Just use the
Whoa.
stadium.
Zero
Just use
point
the,
zero percent chance of that one.
just
I
use the
have
stadium that the Colts use. The Colts don't need it.
Be like, on which side of the 8 Mile are we gonna have to?
Get out of here. They could. I mean, if the only place they could do it, they could do a showcase where they do. They could do it. You'd have to open up the entire showcase. So where they do Motor City, they could do it there, which isn't technically in Detroit. It's in, but they could do it.
As much as I love, I'm doing it in Philly.
No, you can't do it in Philly. BK,
Have they ever had
BK,
one
would
in
you
Texas?
actually leave? Hey, BK, can I ask you a serious question? Would you actually leave your house if they did it?
The Barclays Center? No.
I don't think they're going to do it. They don't do it in. Do they do? They don't do it in stadiums. They do it in actual
Convention centers.
convention centers. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Madison Square Garden's got plenty of room, but between the Knicks station and
Yeah,
you
you
can
put it in Javits, wouldn't you?
Pittsburgh has a nice convention
New York.
center. I've been to Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh, yeah, Pittsburgh's got real, and it's easy travel there. And I don't know, man. I spent a lot of time out there. I liked it. I truly do. I mean, I enjoy that city. It's a fun
It'd
city.
be like Austin or something. We just don't expect it.
Yeah, it probably is. I was going to say it's going to be in Texas because that
It
makes
won't be in
sense.
Austin. It would be in Dallas or Houston.
Probably Houston. It's probably going to be in Houston.
Houston, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess
That
we'll
probably
find out
makes
tomorrow.
sense. All right. Well, yeah. Let's see what that is. Hey, Pete, put that on the poll for tomorrow, please.
Yeah,
Where's
I'm sure he
Pete?
watches that.
Where's Pete? Where's Pete?
We got Bill. We got to finish those brackets too sometime.
Oh, yeah. He never put up the final two for the. I was like, could you just put up the final two for the bracket? I think the
There's a lot
brackets are
going on.
done. I'm done with the brackets, anyways. Who won the brackets?
You're upset because I think your team lost.
Did it? No, that's not true.
Phoenix dub. Phoenix.
I think this. Didn't the sisters win?
The
Hold on.
sisters won, but you wanted somebody else to win on the other side.
No, I don't really care. I just want the thing to be over with. In reality, I mean, real life. I
don't watch the NBA to the playoffs anyway. And if the Knicks aren't in it, I don't watch. So.
Knicks are in it. They're gonna lose.
And Knicks are going to be in it this year, so we'll see. I'm hoping the Sabres get to the playoffs too this year. So
all
be
right,
the
cool.
first time in
Well,
5 years.
underneath, put which town or city or state you like it to be in, and then what the worst one will be.
Vancouver.
Is all yeah, dude. They're
Vancouver.
no, you can't do it there, Dub. It's too. You can't have places that have the inclement weather is just too bad, and that inclement weather there is just it's gross. There's no way you can do it.
What are you talking about? It'd be spring. It won't be that bad.
It wouldn't be too bad, but they're not gonna do Arizona.
Yeah, they're gonna go.
It would be like Kansas City if they were gonna go that way, and I hope they don't do Kansas City.
St. Louis.
What?
Gross again.
Oh no,
said St.
Sweet Pill
Louis,
Sisters lost.
Las
Mando and
Vegas, baby.
Grogu are doing
Vegas.
great. Moff versus Grogu and Bearish versus Mac
Imagine-
won. That's who.
Imagine
Mac.
having Celebration in Vegas and you could like bet on the like the panels and stuff.
Oh, that'd be hilarious. Yeah,
That'd
yeah,
be cool.
yeah.
Visit Vegas. I'll go.
True to one on Boba Fett.
I'll definitely go to Vegas. Visit
Episode
Vegas.
3.
I'm gonna put all his chips on Boba Fett.
Dom puts all in.
Oh, hell.
Like, I'm going all in on Boba Fett.
It's all of
Boba Fett season 2, baby.
Day
Like,
one.
the redemption's coming.
The send off.
The send off.
Arizona, it's not a give it to them. It's not a mess celebration. Oh Jesus.
Well, they did,
This is gonna cause trouble.
Oh,
they did have one in
there's
Florida.
Jedi.
Oh, hey Jedi, let's send it over to Hawaii. That's a good idea. We'll get all crashing Jedi's lawn.
We
All right.
can put all their homeless to work.
I don't know. Maybe
What's up, Kyle?
I don't know.
That's good.
All us Hallies.
But, hey, once again, SNS last night, at least for the first. I mean, like some of
There's
it
a lot
was
of
good.
places.
55 minutes.
I don't know what happened in the last 20 minutes, but whatever. First bit was good. All right. What are you saying, Dom?
I said it could be a lot of places, a lot of big cities that it could be. You know, I'm looking at the East Coast. Definitely, it's going to be the East Coast.
We can
You
celebrate
want
for a
you
minute. Before we go, did anybody see the final gameplay trailer for Jedi Survivor?
We did. We didn't have time. We'll cut that for tomorrow too.
I know we didn't have time to cut it, but
Yeah, we had a
Pretty
lot
cool, I
of.
saw it.
Yeah,
It was really good.
Are you excited?
There was some things like do we really need a Rancor? But hey, whatever.
yeah, I feel like they found a Rancor in every. video game.
Everybody's a
Rancor.
Rancor, dude. Hey, listen,
The
you
Rancor.
just
You
got to
gotta
sit there and accept the Rancors now.
But the Gendai, that was a cool little fight scene.
Since Hasbro couldn't make a Rancor, we're just gonna get Rancors all. It's like you get a Rancor and you get a Rancor. Everybody gets a bloody Rancor now. Jesus, that's
Or a
what we're doing.
mythosaur.
I thought they were rare. Like I didn't know they were everywhere. It's just like, you can just go get a Rancor wherever
Apparently,
you want.
apparently
I
they,
just ordered by,
according to Book of Boba Fett, they breed them and deliver them to your door.
Yeah, wherever you want
Some
them,
sort of like, what is it? Adopt a pet service or something.
right?
I just ordered by
That,
freaking Boba Fett on Rancor statue.
Why? Wait,
What?
are you supposed to do
Get it.
that?
What?
I thought you were supposed to cut back.
It's Boba Fett.
Boba Fett on a Rancor, Marco.
He's only cutting back things that aren't Boba Fett.
Oh,
Boba Fett on a Rancor.
It's Boba Fett.
Can you
A
expect
Rancor,
him not
come
to buy
on.
this thing?
I know, but
Ushisha.
I don't get. I'll be honest with you. I don't get that everything rides a Rancor. Like I think it kind of diminishes Rancors. You know what I mean?
Apparently,
It's like-
everybody rides everything anymore. And apparently, there's like, according to the Mandoverse, there's like giant monsters everywhere in the Star Wars universe now. They just pop up every fucking place. Some abandoned
Like
planet.
Jedis.
Yeah, there's giant pterodactyls
Jedis,
and
yeah,
giant
Jedis everywhere
lizard
now.
things.
Yeah, I mean they do. It's what I mean. We had a drought for stuff for a very long time, and now we've got.
It's like
way
it's
too
like
much.
kaiju, Star Wars kaiju.
You're gonna start having like this. He goes, hey,
Wait,
this is
guys,
Jedi.
listen.
I'm not a Jedi. I'm just force sensitive. This and that. I could do everything a Jedi could do. I wasn't informed that I pass on. Next person. I'm not a Jedi. I this and that, but I do have force powers. I don't know. They're all over the place, man.
Yeah, I mean that's what they're doing. That's pretty much Everybody's got force power. So yeah. All right, guys, let's get out of here. Have a good one, guys. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for. Where's Pete? Pete was supposed to. Oh, that's. I think on TAC, Pete's giving something away for because we're over 2,500 subs now. So,
Yep.
I think something's going on TAC. I wish I knew something more about that show. I guess I don't know.
It's on Wednesdays, 9:15.
Hey, Jedi, what'd you think of that episode?
I don't think you liked it very much.
Check
Maybe I'm wrong.
back.
I got the impression you did.
Maybe we should have put him into the thing. All right, we'll see y'all later. Thank you again. I'm looking for the get out of here. We're gonna try to put together some stuff Monday, Tuesday by the latest. It probably is gonna be pre-taped. I don't think we're gonna go live again. So happy Easter to everybody. Hope you had a good one. And